Boom. Okay, right back into it. We're just gonna jump right into it since we already started a little late today. Oh, don't forget, join the. Oh fuck, I have to invite you guys to this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The Spotify.
Music suggestions. Yeah. Boom. Invite. Dungeons and Dragons. All right. Everyone join us that. So where we left off last. First off, welcome back to the realm of Gailia. Um, Dungeons and Dragons show with me and my friends who enjoy Dungeons and Dragons. The last we left off, we had made a very supposedly easy night, a troubling one. Um, Coming out of the ruins, they had chased Yarrow into the forest, pretty much surrounding him and knocking him out with a poison dart, a la Scylla, coming out with the sleep dart, knocking him, slapping him. Uh, as they argued on whether or not to kill this young man outright for his abandonment in the ruins, they essentially came to an agreement that he would be tied up and taken to town. Upon the night, they sat, recovered from their very dangerous encounter in the tombs earlier with that young mini-headed beast, and they learned things about themselves. Some fixed things and made things and went on to create things that they had never thought of before and achieving new heights in their level of knowledge in that field. Some had dreams later that night that helped them come to a different level of understanding on how their powers worked. Some developed powers out of nowhere in the middle of the night as they were attacked by shadow mastiffs, a dark, creepy dog creature that just zips in and out of the darkness, invisible, attacking the group in and out. Barely, with some very good tactics and wise usage of a very good CC spell, they managed to take care of the animals and banish them, allowing one to escape. In the in between of that happening, Daxus, wishing to exact revenge, unholy revenge on Yarrow, goes down, and yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that goes on here, but they all manage to get back to fighting stance, get up. They banish the last pupper, and that is where we left off, with the battle scene flurried and a chaotic mess. What are you guys doing?
So did we just woke up?
You didn't wake up yet.
No, we just
We
literally
ended right
finished beating
after
up.
the fight. Right after fight.
Right after,
Yep.
okay. I feel like I took damage, but my token doesn't have damage.
You got beat up.
You definitely
If I
got beat up.
recall, I'm pretty close to.
I just don't know
Daxus.
I'm not sure what my health is the only thing. I also can't control
It's
my
on the
token.
other thing. Don't worry about it. You can't control the token
Okay.
here. That's weird.
No.
I'll fix
Can't
that. For
control him.
you. You should be able to. But okay.
My HP. I think I'm low HP too, right? I'm pretty sure
Yep.
I'm like 3 HP.
Yarrow looking at his fingertips and looking over,
Oh, 9
seeing Aluna picking up Daxus. You guys now, with a little bit of time to breathe, have time to look around and assess the situation. I don't know how I did that, but
to contain him.
what? Wait. Okay. Wait. I promise. Hold on.
Okay.
Ooh, my headphones just glitched out on me for a second.
Hmm?
Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Nani. Okay. Sorry. I promise that I didn't mean to blast you with that, and I was gonna be helpful. I promise. But you dragged me out into the darkness and tried to leave me there for the dogs.
Yes, that was.
I'm
my
a
intention.
chuckle.
I'm gonna kind of furrow my.
Well, you can't.
brow.
You can't. I'm a chuckle. I'm a speak up. You can't really blame him, right? You kind of. Well, try to murder him.
I didn't try to murder anybody. I promise.
Not you, stupid.
Oh,
Push him, wave him off.
I'm gonna. You're saying that to Daxos?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, well, he did come off worse for wear, and I'm gonna gesture towards his mangled arm.
I'm gonna grab another sleep dart and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Make an attack roll.
I'm tired of him talking.
Make an attack roll.
19.
It only does 1 damage. It only does 1.
You.
He has to do a. I
Nice.
think we said before it was Constitution saving roll.
Yeah, Constitution save. Let's see what he gets here, Mr. Yarrow.
Correct. I'm on his side now. I'm missing the hooligans. I don't know who these people.
13. What did we say your DC was?
13.
Is it?
Ooh.
Let's look.
Meaning B?
Yeah.
You wrote it down?
Wait, is that? Oh, it's a Constitution, right?
It is 13. Oh, but it's a Constitution
No,
save.
it's
But
my
yours,
spells DC.
but
I don't
it's
know.
an item. It's not coming from
Yeah.
you, so it has its own
Yeah.
con. I'm gonna give it a spell
What did we
DC.
do?
I'm gonna give it a DC of 10. Why not? He passes.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's like, you stick him with the dart. He's like, what the? Why do you keep doing that?
And I'm like, hey, what do we? What's? I'm just confused. What's going on at this point?
I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing this guy talk. He's full of bullshit.
Listen, I know I left you guys back there in the tomb, and I wanted to say that I'm sorry, and
You're
if
sorry?
I am,
Tell your mama you're sorry when you get to town and you pay for what you did.
I don't really. Misty says, it doesn't matter what you were trying to do. The fact is that you left us. I know, but I didn't. I'm sorry, okay? And if you guys want, I'll leave right now, and we can never part. We can never see each other again.
No.
That is not how this works.
What? He looks around, assesses the crowd. Everyone's looking at him now.
I don't think anyone has the intention of letting you go. Even if we don't all agree that you should hang.
Fine. Alona steps up. You are our prisoner for the crimes you have committed and the people you've harmed. She takes him by the wrist. He doesn't even fight it. She wraps him up. Can we finish the rest of this night?
Is it still night? I thought we were morning.
No.
It was coming. It was actually coming up. The sun was just about to rise. Actually, I think, right?
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
I
Towards the end of the fight. Towards the end of the fight, the sun was rising. Correct.
Okay.
If there's any more of those creatures out there, I really do not intend to. I have paid transgressions against Duna's will. I don't feel like paying any more.
Let's wait till the sun's high in the sky, and then we'll make our way to the camp, right? And I look over to my boy here.
The little girl, Luna, looks over. Oh, yes, I forgot about her in the chaos. She walks over to her, knees down, like, "Are you okay?" And the little girl nods. Mm-hmm. Like, does anyone need any time to recuperate?
Yes?
I'm
pretty sure I'm at like 4
looking
HP.
around
or
at all
5.
these- or like
She's full HP.
mangled, and I'm
Yeah.
like, don't give me a
I'm
reason.
pretty fucked up.
Sorry, I'm out of heals, but yeah, let's rest, and then we'll go and find this girl's parents.
I'm gonna like say that out loud. Looking at like my arms, bruises, some arms and shit. I'm like,
That seems like a
Perhaps.
wise decision given the state of a few of our friends.
But we can't
here.
make it long.
It had to be what? Make what long?
The rest.
Oh yeah,
You're
it's a
saying
short
short
rest.
rest.
Yeah, you guys take a short rest.
Fine,
Well, I'm
at
saying
least
that.
give me an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were close to a long rest, right? Or did you already get your long rest?
We already completed that.
think
You already
we
completed it.
completed
Okay. Good.
So we started the fight at full.
Right. Yes, you did. You're right. So yeah. you guys take your rest. You rest up for a bit. Enjoy your little bit of reprieve. Go ahead and heal yourselves up.
Yeah, thank you.
Hit that roll.
Can anyone else control their tokens?
Yeah, I can.
You can?
Yes, I can move my token.
You should be able to move your token.
Yeah, I can move it.
I can't. It just keeps highlighting for some reason.
Sweet. I'm using both of my hit dice to heal.
Who are
Six,
you?
yeah,
You
with this,
are Sayla. All right. I'll see what I can do about this. But as you guys are getting, you guys finish your short rest. You feel all healed up and stuff.
And I'm gonna use this cover my to recover the spell slot.
You keep cutting in and out, by the way, Watik. I don't know if you can like move closer to the mic or.
Yeah, I'll change. Give me a second.
Mhm.
I'm using this to regain my spell slots.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah, you're arcane. So, as you guys finish up your long rest, Alana begins packing up her stuff. Also, I just want to note as well something Jack did point out. We didn't talk about how you guys would be going to sleep and would have taken off whatever armor you guys are wearing if you're wearing a certain level of armor. So going forward, we will be keeping that in mind. So as you guys are packing up, putting on your armor, doing whatever you need to take, getting your bedrolls rolled up and shit, you start to hear running. And who has the highest wisdom? Who has the highest?
Motherfucker. Probably me. Wisdom is probably maybe
The highest
me, 'cause I'm a
perception?
druid. My perception. Passive.
Yeah, highest passive.
15.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone.
You
I think
you
Jaden's
hear
the same.
you hear running. You hear the shuffling of leaves and bushes, and a little ways off, there's like some shaking, and you guys see the shrubbery getting agitated as something is running towards you.
Oh boy.
Do I see this guy that was with us? I forgot his name.
Yarrow?
The guy who left us. Do I see him?
Yes, Yarrow is.
So it's not Yarrow.
Yeah, Yarrow's with
Okay.
Aluna.
Can I just do a quick check for everybody? Everybody's here?
Everyone is around you.
Okay.
Um.
I'm just gonna prepare my bow stuff. My quarter stuff.
All right, and as you guys are doing, yeah, go ahead, Wes.
I was going to put up a minor illusion of a wall.
Okay.
Short, like 5-foot wall.
Nice. What kind of wall? Like what texture? Like what does it look like?
It's made out of like stones. You know how like they used to make the old like stone walls, that were just stones like boop 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 boop, like
Brick
stacked
wall?
onto each other.
They're
Yeah.
stone slabs.
Well, they're
Yeah.
not bricks, but yeah.
Okay. So as you go ahead, Vicky, if you want to turn on your webcam and unmute your mic, and I'm gonna need you to roll a intelligence check to see if you see through this wall. That is an intelligence check, correct?
Yep.
An intelligence saving throw.
The spell save DC is 13.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty high.
Oh wait, is there
Why
something
can't I
wrong
see
with their
the
camera?
chat? I need to fix my shit. Refresh.
Oh, wait, is her camera working for anyone else?
No.
No,
no.
it's
No,
loading.
just doing the spinner. Yeah.
She's muted too.
Yeah.
Situate.
Hmm.
This better.
No one else's camera is on. Why did it say that? That's weird.
I like cameras. They allow you to camera.
Sorry, give us 1 second, guys. If you can hear me though, just roll your intelligence check now. So just roll an intelligence saving throw, and then we'll go on from there, and then we'll try to fix this in the background. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Sorry, oof, no. She does not see the wall, or she does not think it is a fake wall. She's just gonna turn off her Discord and come right back. Let's see if that fixes it. Boom, boom, boom. Whoops! Should have tested this before we started.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie! Hashtag scuffed.
Yeah, is that the name of
Hashtag scuffed. That's the name of this episode. Hashtag scuffed. Can you unmute your mic and then turn your camera on, or does it work? I don't know. Why is there a green border around her thing? Does it mean she's talking? No, can't mean.
Was the audio working earlier? Like
Yeah,
the mic
yeah.
working?
We were,
Okay.
but it was
Oh,
because
that
we were in a
really
private call. I'm not sure if it was because we're in a server. If it might be different for some reason.
No need. It shouldn't.
It shouldn't be.
There's a limit, but we're nowhere near it.
Mhm.
The limit's like 15.
Yep. Hello.
We can hear her.
Can you guys hear me?
There we go. We can hear and see you
Good.
now. Perfect.
Mathematical.
I can see you guys now too.
Okay, perfect. Good. So everything works. Let me just flip this in OBS so that you're not being blocked by your overlay. But a wall just magically appears in front of your character as you are running towards this camp. You see these people getting ready and setting up, and then a stone wall erects in front of you. What do you do? Wait, what is this? Transform, vertical. Vicky. Whoop. Hello?
Wait, what?
Oh, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
You can hear
Wait.
me? Ooh.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Did you hear what I just said?
No, I'm I'm sorry. What did you say?
It's okay. So you were running into this camp. You saw this group of people setting up their camp, and then a wall erected in front of you, like a stone wall. And then you have the options of stopping, or if you want, you can run around it, or
I better get to run into it.
run into it. You can definitely run into it.
That could be a technique.
I mean, it's an illusion, but that'd be
You
a
don't
little,
know that.
Yeah, that'd be a little
Yeah.
break in the. That'd be meta gaming.
No, it could be insane.
Let's
Just
just
run through some
try
wall
to go
real quick.
around it.
You go around it. It's not because it's like a 5-foot wall, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this character, she just goes around it, and out from these bushes, from the foliage, you see jumping out this lively.
Everyone is glitching so much.
Oh no! Is it?
Oh,
Is it?
no.
It might be a lot for your laptop thing.
I think
maybe.
this is a connection issue.
A connection issue, maybe.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Can you? Is it like? Can you like hear though? Like you can hear everything.
Or it
fine?
could be a CPU being maxed out issue
True.
too.
Yeah.
But you can't hear shit.
Do you think it's a Discord thing or no?
Maybe.
Discord's working.
Is it like a laptop or something that's not too good?
It's like a
All the Discord nonsense.
I think it's a Chromebook. It's kind of like a tablet laptop.
Mm.
That might be why. I think she's using like an app for Discord or the browser. I'm not sure. Wait, hello?
Definitely frozen.
You could
Yeah.
do Discord on the phone with headphones, and
That's
then just
true.
do all the D&D stuff with the
And then
computer,
webcam.
That's true. Do you
and then
wanna?
just pick a picture
Yeah. Do
for
you,
the right.
do you wanna? Do you wanna try doing that?
Want, or-
Give me 1 second here. Let me just put on this overlay.
I actually think you can do Discord video through your phone as well.
is a go. We good. Let's set it. So, you just ran into this camp of people, dodging a wall that appeared out of nowhere. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Oh, shit.
run around it, I guess.
Yeah, you ran around the wall. Now you're just standing out there.
Yeah, let's do that.
You guys see this elf, this red-haired elf, sort of hair tied up, green eyes, with like leather patchwork armor, like nothing really serious, just regular druid armor. She looks pretty druidic in nature.
All right, I'm gonna scream halt in Elvish.
I'm gonna say, another one? God, we can't catch a break out here.
I'm gonna say halt, and I'm gonna point my corner staff at this other elf while speaking in that language.
I
You know
will
what I'm saying?
also chime in.
I
State
also
your
understand
purpose.
Elvish, so I know what they're saying. But
I've got no
Jack,
clue what's
yeah,
going
Jacket
on.
is like nani,
People
nani.
talking in tongues around me, and I'm like, here he goes with the elf stuff again.
What do you say in response to him saying halt to you? Oh, wait, I need to fix this.
What does that mean?
Halt?
Stop.
Oh, like okay.
Like halt,
I thought
yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah.
talking about some like Elvish word. Okay.
Oh no.
That
No.
would be pretty impressive.
That would be New
Yeah.
Elvish? Like shit. Fuck.
Okay.
Not that weed.
I guess I halt and introduce myself. Hello, everyone. My name is Gaia. How are you doing?
Not
Alana.
too good.
We
We got the shit beat out of us twice. And this motherfucker over here.
Pointing at another smaller
You know who I'm
individual.
pointing at.
It's
Doesn't matter,
Yarrow.
yeah.
It's Yarrow, yeah. Blonde character with sideswept hair. Blue eyes is sort of sitting there bound with a rope attached to another character, a female cat-like person. Not cat-like, but a literal cat-faced humanoid person that's holding the rope and with a little child to that lady's left.
Yeah, he's been bringing us bad luck. And that other girl, I keep forgetting she's here. I don't even know. What's your name again? And I'm talking to the person
Aluna.
next to Yarrow.
She looks at you, Sayla, and says, "It's
You
Aluna."
can see my staff point slightly falter. My head tilted downward.
Yeah, I guess this Lucha over here or
Oh
something.
god,
What are you running from?
I'm getting irritated.
Is this all happening in Elvish?
I'm still keeping.
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking to
Everything I said is in Elvish.
Lie down. Somebody will fill me in.
That's why I'm upset that I hear this. That I'm hearing this in my tongue.
And I'm just gonna go lean up against a tree and take a nap.
Yeah, I'm saying it all in Elvish, like, because I don't know if she speaks any other language, because
Mhm.
Can I roll a
speaks
perception
Elvish.
check? Is this something like chasing her? Can I?
Roll a perception
see.
check.
Oh.
Daxus asked you, Vicky, or what's your character's name? Gaia, what you were running from, in case you did not hear him.
Okay. I'm running from this guy. I ran into this this halfling who had stolen this potion from who he claims was an evil wizard. But the whole situation was super sketch, and I ended up taking the potion from him. It was a very powerful potion, and I was scared that he was going to do something bad with it. So I took it, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with it now. And if any of you have any advice to give me,
Jamie, you look behind. You don't see anyone. And continue.
Okay.
You can continue, Vicky, if you were going.
Nice. I'm gonna drop my stuff.
Hmm.
But
Do you have any
I
idea
know.
of what the potion can do?
it's basically like a genie bottle, and you get like a certain amount of wishes with it, I believe. And he claims he was going to try and help the animals in the woods or whatever. But he was just being overall very sketchy, and I did not trust him.
I'm gonna
Alright, so I'm gonna
insight
perk
that.
up and I'm gonna.
Oh.
Seems like she's telling the truth. She doesn't seem to be a sketchy person. She seems pretty forthright.
So I'm gonna perk up and I'm gonna look to my boy Satch like, yo, I think she has a genie lamp.
Jamal, in this realm, what genies are they in lamps or are they on primordial planes?
They are. Yeah, I mean, a gen. It's essentially a gen lamp, but that's not how it was described to her. So.
Okay. I'm gonna perk up and I'm gonna be like, well, if she's willing to let me take a look at it,
like people,
maybe I can.
Let's give it a rub.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Did someone say genie lamp? Yarrow's now perking up from the back. Did someone say genie?
Yarrow, sit
No.
your ass back down, you stanky piece of shit.
Oh my god. Okay. He's I was just trying to ask about them, and
Now we're hungry.
Having something of this magnitude is very, very confusing. And how did you acquire the potion?
Ribbit.
I was just in the woods, minding my own business, and I heard this guy sounded like he was hurt or something, and I went over to see what was going on, and he was panting, hiding from this caravan of people, and he told me about the potion and wanted my help in hiding from these people so he could use the potion, but the way he was like jittering as he was talking, and the fact that he was hiding from all these people in the first place made me think that something else was going on, and that he didn't actually get this potion how he said he had, and that maybe there's more to it, and that the reason he was...
Yeah, he probably stole it.
What were you doing in the woods?
He said he stole it, but he claimed he stole from an evil wizard. I don't know.
But what were you doing in the woods?
What was I doing in the woods?
You live here. You're a
I
druid.
live in the woods.
It's a pretty good reason to be in the woods.
Makes sense.
Fuck.
Well, you can't hear that, boy.
I
You don't understand what's going on.
have no clue what you just said.
May I see this potion?
Yeah.
I wish to identify it.
Here, let me just find it real quick.
Reach into your satchel, and give her.
Can I also examine it?
She
Wow.
reached into statue. No.
I don't really know what we'd have to roll to examine it. though.
You don't have to. I'm gonna.
If it's a potion, would it be like medicine to like
it's-
greater understand it, or
I
don't
will
know.
after
Does it sound like medicine
as
to
she
me?
hands the bottle to you, looking upon it. It's a very it's a cylindrical bottle with a fatter base, kind of like one of those hookah things. It has very like Arabic and accented design, with like red and turquoise coloring, sort of patchworking in between, going back and forth with some yellows and deeper blues that accent it and make it sort of look like a tiny flame on a candle on like is rising up the side.
I am picturing like
okay.
an ancient bong. Is this accurate, or is this not?
Depending what you see in your mind's eye is what you see in your mind's eye.
Okay.
Um,
Jack is like, yes,
it comes up
very
to the top
familiar.
and it comes up to a thinner point, and it has like a little like bowl shape at the top, and the top itself has like little balls around it that signify that it is the top, and then it has like a little it comes to a spirally tip at the end.
Okay. I assume that I gather some type of I know that this is magical.
You can sense innately that this is a magical
Yeah.
thing.
Can I?
I'm just going to cast Identify on it. I'm just going to cut to the chase.
Okay.
Do you have the components for it? Remember, we talked about how.
Oh yeah, we
going
did talk
forward-
about this.
Going forward.
I do not have.
You don't have the pearl.
the pearl
Broke.
worth at least 100 GP. Does anybody have a pearl worth at least 100?
No.
I
I have
don't.
100
But I'm gonna
GP.
chime up and say, well, my friend here, well, actually, my friend's mom is a genie. You maybe
Oh, that's true
can
too.
help.
I
And
don't
I'm gonna
remember
like
much about
usher
her, but
Satchel over.
Her
I'm
mom
gonna
was a
come
better
over.
cousin in
I'm
my
gonna
life.
I'm gonna take a look on see what's going on here. But yeah,
Hope you know nothing. That'd be
Describe
better.
Satchel for us so we can actually know what you.
so Satchel is like a pale blue-ish guy. He's got some like basically like lines running through his skin. They're curling in like patterns. He's got white hair, blue eyes. He is half. He's an Air Genasi, which is a mix between a human and a primordial being, a genie of the wind plane.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I'm
not that people would know that. They just need to know what a physical description of you look like. But
Yeah, but like you should have known
Yeah,
about.
I mean, you guys should
have
have
that's
an
not a
idea.
that's a very rare race. He's a
Yeah.
bit of an anomaly.
Yeah.
People wouldn't know that.
I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna take a look at this here ancient bong.
Ancient. Looking at the checking
Ancient
out the with the Arcana check you gather, looking around it, and looking at the bottom of it, you can sense that it's magical. And you look at the bottom of it, you do notice the runic circling the rim of the bottle. Does anyone speak Sylvan?
I speak Sylvan.
He does.
Perfect.
I do.
Perfect. You look. Both of you look at it. You look at the bottom of this. You find the same thing, Satchel, and you look at it, and the bottom it says, "Those who wish to free me do so at the cost of everything."
Well, that's ominous.
Are you gonna relay this information?
Yeah.
I'm going to say in Sylvan. Let's not fuck with this.
I'm gonna say
Also,
back in
I'm-
Sylvan. Oh, absolutely not.
That's okay.
I messed up my camera, Jamal.
Oh yeah, I see. I got it. Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay, so if you relay this to us, I'm just gonna say based on like what freeing, just like basic knowledge, I'm gonna say. So if we let this guy out, we can put this other guy in his place or something.
I don't.
What
And
I
I'm pointing to Yarrow, or if that's his name.
Huh? What's happening?
I don't think that's the best idea.
Jamal, do I get the sense that this is genie related, or that a genie related thing would be primordial?
You knowing a little bit of your background, your heritage, and where you come from, and your parents and stuff, knowing your race and who you are, but not
Yeah.
being too familiar with it, you do know that your mother's kind can be imprisoned and put into bottles. There are stories of this happening, and stories of genies who aren't necessarily even bad being locked in there for nefarious reasons to be used by a wizard, or genies who are bad and stuff like, and so forth and so on. So, I mean, you don't
Can
know
we
whether or
commune
not
with
this
this?
particular thing is.
Yeah, because I'm like looking at it. I'm
You have
thinking
no
this
way
is
of
the
telling.
vessel,
It-
and,
you
like,
know
we
it's
could be
magical.
anything in there.
You know it's magical.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand the bottle back to Gaia. This possession is yours. I suggest that you do not try to free whatever is inside. The warning inscripted on the bottom is there for a reason. Now, that's my judgment, but it is yours to do with.
I'm gonna nod along and I'm gonna say I agree. It's best not to trifle in these things. Sometimes.
You
That's
can-
no fun.
You're gonna take it to the
I
academy.
agree with you guys too. The reason I took the potion in the first place is
Oh,
because
this
I
is
was
kinda
nervous
weird.
what
What's
would
going
happen
on?
with it. If that guy were to use it for something, even if it was for good, because I didn't know what it could do. But I don't know what to do with it. I think we should try to destroy it if we can, so nothing bad comes of it. What?
If anything,
do?
I think we could use it as a bargaining chip later on, whatever we find ourselves in. We could use it to bargain
how
our
about
way
that?
out, because we've been real unlucky these last few days.
Well,
So if
I
anything, maybe we can get ourselves out of this scenario.
God damn
I
it, guys!
suggest
Stop
that
playing chairs.
we
You're gonna make me gotta move your shit.
bring the
No, I
object
can't
or-
understand what's going on. Like I'm like talking, but nobody's responding to what I'm saying.
Oh, we
I can't
probably
tell if you
couldn't
guys
hear
can
you.
hear me.
Yeah, we couldn't
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear
Yeah,
you.
that's why I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay.
Now we can hear you though.
We can
so.
hear you now.
Okay.
Sorry.
I suggest the object is brought to a higher power here. I don't.
The Magical Academy.
to
in
the
Twilight
academy.
To
City.
speak of the academy.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
as
gonna
being
nod
a
in
place of great
agreement.
knowledge,
My boy.
that would be the first
Big
place
nods.
to start.
Hell nods.
Well, I
Nod,
mean,
nod.
there are people in Twilight City who would probably be able to answer that. I mean, I can definitely bring you to some people who would be able to help
This
you.
is Yarrow again?
Yep,
This
this is
guy's
Yarrow.
still talking?
I'm gonna point to Daxus. So like, do you want this man to kill you?
That makes me want to do the opposite. Honestly, I think that we should just keep this in our back pocket for when we're in a top pinch and we need to get out. A genie's a strong bargaining chip. A lot of people think they can get whatever they want in the world, but we know better.
I'm gonna kind of raise a finger. It's kind of hers, you know. It's not. It's not really ours to make that decision, right?
Well, it's hers, but it's stolen.
No.
Hey, we're all here. We might not even make
Hey,
it
she
back
stole
to
it
town at the
from-
rate we're going.
That
If
I don't like
if it was
that,
truly
dude.
stole it from an evil wizard,
Oh, Jamal, your layout
it's
is.
like a good thing.
I
to
know.
know.
I know.
Yeah.
If you guys are willing to help me deal with this bottle in this situation, I say all voices should be weighed on the table. I just don't know enough about this and would definitely like some company dealing with this potion.
I'm just saying, having some bargaining power wouldn't be too bad in the situation we've been in lately.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna
Bargaining with those dogs.
We got
Bargain
this
with those
gloves.
dogs.
We got this gloves. You can go blasting. We
I'm
might
out
be
here
able to get something just as powerful for this genie bottle. That's all I'm saying. Why give it up when we can use it to get more power and get what we need to get done? I gotta get shit done.
Power is
And I think
protected,
you guys
and
do
there's
too.
dangers involved here.
Oh,
We
she's still
can't just-
speaking Elvish.
No, I'm speaking common now. I said
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm less frustrated.
because I'm speaking to Satchel.
No,
Satch,
that accent plus my language really offends me. I don't like it. I do not enjoy any bit of
I'm
that.
trying my best. Okay.
I was upset.
I'm gonna say that an item like that needs to be studied. There's dangers involved here. We can't just go handing it to anybody just to get out of a tight situation.
I'm not saying we hand it to anybody, but I'm just saying if it's life or death, we might be able to rub the bottle or give it to someone so we don't have to rub the bottle and we get the fuck out of there if we need to.
Alana steps up.
It's just an extra option.
Fine. Whatever we choose, can we at least go and look for this girl's parents and then head to the city? We can decide on the way there.
Yeah, I'm gonna nod. Yeah, we have more pressing matters right now.
Will you join us, Gaia?
Yes, I would absolutely love to.
You guys begin to
Alright,
Great.
finish packing
We're
up.
gonna
I'm gonna
finish
look to the
packing
little
this
girl.
camp up.
Finish packing up camp. Take the next 20, 30
Mhm.
minutes. Making
I'm
sure
with this
everything's
girl.
put out.
We're gonna find your parents, and we're gonna save them.
Oh, I
Okay.
forgot this little girl's
Mhm.
there.
Don't
We
you
drop her
worry.
off and
Remember,
leave her
your
behind.
hero is here. Why are you talking?
Daycare.
Don't be a little child with us.
She nods and is a little eager after getting a little bit of a night's rest, as much as she could, considering her harrowing event. And you guys set off. Do you guys want to do anything else in this time while you're packing up camp?
I'm gonna talk to Daxus.
Okay.
I'm gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
hey, you don't speak much. What's your story? How did you end up out here?
And I'm also saying in voices, huh?
Dead voices. I chime in.
At least it's awkwardly.
Everyone just has something to chime in here after fucking Silo walks up to him.
That's something that I'm not necessarily comfortable with talking about.
You
We're
were
not
comfortable
with
telling
us.
us they
We
were
almost
talking
died
earlier.
together. Just like that, we talk over each other as we say that. Daxis, I don't know. You seem kind of nice, but you seem kind of shady at the same time. I don't know how to feel about you.
I'm confused. Like, hold on. Did
You may
we
feel
not see
however
this
you
guy
wish.
try to? While he's talking, I'm just confused.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, if you're
Wait,
talking
why did
about
you-
him killing that guy, I mean,
Why did you stop?
honestly.
What
Yeah,
you
you're
were
supposed to
saying?
keep talking. Yeah, I wasn't trying to like stop.
Oh
you from
yeah,
speaking.
I
No,
mean,
not you.
You were supposed to keep talking. What were you saying?
Yeah.
Me?
Jamie, Jamie
which
Me?
one?
McFowler.
You can't
I'm
just say
so
Jamie.
confused. Who's talking?
If I'm gonna differentiate, I'll call Winnie.
No, I wasn't
Everyone
meant
says.
to continue. I
Oh,
was
okay.
confused
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the statement.
Yeah,
she
he was
made.
saying it in the side, and then he
Yeah,
said, "I
like
was
how
supposed
this
to be
guy
talking."
seems nice? Question mark.
But I mean, and then I whisper this, Daxus, I wasn't against you, you know, offing that guy because he is a mighty fine pain in our ass, and I
Can I
don't
hear
mind
her?
if you take him out.
She's
I'm
whispering.
whispering.
Unless you're like within that 5 feet space, you'll have to make a roll for it. But even then, you'll probably not hear it.
Alright, cool.
Hey, I said I don't mind. I didn't advertise it. I was just
But is
saying
she
I
good
don't
at whispering though?
mind.
This character doesn't seem like she'd be good at whispering.
Shit.
Oh wow, very good.
Yeah, we're fine.
All right, you're good. All right. So,
Fine.
did you hear?
Okay,
Did you
I'm
hear what?
That's it.
Did you hear it when he just whispered you? Oh, hello.
Oh no. Oh.
Matik, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you just freeze framed for a little bit. Oh, you did
Oh
it good.
no.
Oh no. Is everyone doing it? Are we just? Yeah.
I
Okay.
can
You're
hear
good
everything.
now. I can hear everyone. Everyone's good.
I think I'm good. Matik's thumbsing up, but Matik, put your mic down so we can hear you.
Can you not hear me?
Now we
Oh,
can
now
hear
we
you.
can. Okay. So did you
Can
hear
you
my
not hear me?
whisper? And what's your
We can hear you
response?
again. Oh yeah, the cameras are freezing up.
I don't. Killing him is
You're not
an
in Discord.
idea of retribution for what he did. Now, if you agreed with the general sentiment, then you should have voiced that opinion.
I was pretty indifferent about it, but that guy is really annoying, so I'm like indifferent / really okay with it. But I'm not endorsing that.
No,
'cause,
I'm
you know.
trying to. I can't.
Are you rolling, Jamie?
Then
Rolling what?
Are you rolling to see if you hear or no?
No, you already said the beat on point.
Mm. Okay.
there's nothing
That's
that we
it.
can do now. I don't see a purpose in trying to seek out death when there's obvious signs telling me that he should live.
So, and I just kind of think to myself, like, this guy seems religious, or like he's seeing some type of signs, like, yikes. And then I'm like,
Ah, this guy,
Yikes.
religious.
this guy isn't just thinking for himself. That's a little scary. So I'm just kind of like, oh, interesting. How you change your thoughts so quick, but I mean, I get it, I guess.
All right.
I'm not
Yeah.
suited to following the whims of others. My will is my own, but when I see a clear deterrent, it is more advisable to stop than to continue.
I think to myself that his ball is not his own because he's listening to signs, but whatever. And then I'm like, okay, good talking to you, I guess. Hey, Satchel and Aaron, are we packed up and ready to go?
You don't know my name. My name is
Oh,
Isaac.
Satchel,
apparently.
wait, what are you? Are you Thomas? What is
My
your
name is
again?
Thomas. Just call it. I don't want
Look
anybody
what
to
I've
not.
done.
Just call me different names.
Every episode,
Thomas.
we're
They might call me a
like,
different name.
literally last
Thomas.
episode, we were like, is it this? And you're like, it's that now. It's fine. And now it's
Okay.
every
Okay.
episode
All right. Let's
changes.
stay
Everything's different.
focused. Let's stay
Can you
focused.
reintroduce yourself?
Now, Nah, I'm Thomas. She got it.
Thomas the choo
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
Satchel.
every name I'm get called, I'm just gonna agree to. Yes, that's me.
Satchel, Thomas, Gaia,
Can I please?
Guy tied up over there, the other cleric woman, the person who talks real weird, and I think that's everyone. Are we ready to go? Besides this Dex's dude that looks angry.
I'm
Misty
gonna
just
heft
looks
my pack
confused.
up on my back, ready to go.
Misty looks confused, like,
Um,
I guess we already.
I'm just gonna shake my head and like, yeah.
Aluna, Misty, and the
Yeah,
child
I'm
with
gonna,
Yarrow
I'm gonna
all walk
elbow
off.
him. I'm gonna go, yeah, Thomas.
Yeah. It's me, Thomas.
Or was it Aaron? Oh no, wait, was it?
His name is
No.
his
What
name.
was it last time? I don't remember. Lucian?
Yes. Let's
Is
go
it
with
Was
that.
Lucian?
it that?
Okay, it's
Yeah,
Lucian.
Lucius, and then
Lucius.
it turned into Vincent apparently, and now it's Thomas apparently.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Lucian? I'm like,
Kinda what's going on.
Thomas,
I
Lucian
don't think it turned into
something.
Vincent, but okay.
I feel like you keep changing your name, but I might just have bad memory, so I'm not sure.
Nah, it's always been Thomas. You're right.
Oh, okay, Tommy. Let's go.
I'm gonna sigh, and I'm just like ready.
All right, everyone's ready.
Mm-hmm.
You pack up. You head off in the direction that you think the child is going. Who wants to make the survival check to sort of try and get to the
Ooh,
path
I
of
think I
this?
might have good survival. Let me see.
Yeah, you'd have to go up to the front with Alana, Misty, and the child, and Yarrow. You guys are walking through the forest.
Yes, I
here.
have 5. I'll do survival.
All right, roll a motherfucking survival check.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
Can I help her?
It's a 10.
It's a
You
10.
know, also,
It's a
since
10.
you said I'm
Okay,
with other
yeah.
people,
It's
it'd be helping.
Don't worry
since
about it.
I'm with
It's
other
not.
people,
It's
right?
not necessary. You don't worry about it. It's a 10. You got it.
Okay.
You go ahead and you find what looks to be some sort of tracks. The little girl is leading you. So we'll say if anything, that's the help you get. You do find as you are searching a little bit, sort of in the direction that a little bit in the direction that I forget Vicky's character's name. Gaia came from. Going in that direction now, you search and you stumble upon an opening that has a damp or smothered fireplace with a couple of bedrolls that were left. It looked like there were people left in a little bit of a hurry.
Any signs of
This is
battle?
Go ahead and make an investigation check. You get to the camp and a little girl says, This is where we were.
Big Red on the case.
Looking around, I mean, you're just like, wow, all right, this guy's left real
Can I
quick.
do
All
one?
right,
I mean,
there were people here.
I'm
They left their
literally
bedroll.
the one. I'm literally the one, like, in the front, doing everything.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Make an
I'm gonna
investigation.
do investigation.
Yeah, looking around, you do see the signs of a battle. In fact, as the rest of the party now catches up to the site, Gaia, you actually remember this earlier on your travels to the city after taking the genie bottle. You did see and run up from the trees. You saw this site. You point out a little bit further that there's tracks that have driven away from here from like some sort of cart of some kind, and you remember this a little bit earlier. This is the camp that the girl is from. You put the two together.
Oh geez, another fight happened over here. This woods is wilding out here. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you guys do travel for a little bit. You travel for about 30, 20, 45, 30 to 35 minutes. And then you find this place. I don't know where they went. She starts to, have an anxiety attack, essentially.
Oh yeah, wait, can you tell us what your parents look like? If that's who we're looking for?
Well,
This camp's empty.
my dad was...
We just need a description,
My dad was sort of big and round. He had no hair on the top of his head. And my mom was...
Maybe better up.
My mom has long, brown hair, and she wears sometimes very nice dresses.
Looking at this girl, can
Is
I
your
tell if she's
dad-
human?
She is human, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, she doesn't have like an ogre dad or some shit.
Is her dad a halfling?
Do you ask her that?
Yes.
She looks like no. He's big.
Okay.
How big? How big is your dad? About, if
Um,
you could guess, how many times you would your dad be?
She like stretches like big, like at least 2 to 3 me's stacked up high, maybe 5.
Is that, how big is that?
She's like 3 feet tall right now, so like 6 feet.
Oh, okay. So like this could still be a human.
Looking in the direction of the tracks. Looking in the direction of the tracks, it leads out into the opening, into the hills that are going a little bit further. Just looking at them though, they don't like. You send your owl to follow. Okay. As your owl, your owl follows them, and it sees them pretty clearly since they're pretty fresh. But they sort of swerve out. But you do notice that there are some footsteps that necessarily come back into the forest.
But the
cart leaves, but there are footsteps all around of different kinds of goblin, or you assume some sort of like small humanoid creature, or and a mix of humans.
Is there blood? Like, are we assuming like everyone died here or no?
There is some blood you notice looking around the camp, but not a lot. There's some splashes,
Okay.
but not like enough to be like, damn, a whole ass human or a whole humanoid sized thing died here.
Do we know if there's like a history of goblins like taking prisoners? Is that like a thing?
Yarrow did tell you on your first night out when you were on your way to the tomb that goblins are frequent in this forest. Yeah, in some parts of the forest. And
Yarrow,
yes.
you talked about these goblins earlier. Do they usually take people or do they just kill all of them?
Well, they usually just kill them all and take their stuff.
Well, I feel like there's not enough blood for someone
Is
to
this-
die.
Is
But-
the stuff here
No. It seems like everything was packed up.
taken, or is it packed
I mean,
up?
it's
around?
packed. There's nothing here other than a couple of bedrolls, the fireplace with the rocks that were being used to like encircle and make a fire, and yeah, everything else seems to be pretty gone. There's like a little bit of debris from like whatever human trash or whatever trash would have been like left from in the wayside.
I think that a continued search of this area will be fruitless. It is obvious that these people were attacked and or taken by goblins. From the information that my bird has returned to me, their tracks go out into the reaches of the forest and return back. There's a goblin encampment somewhere here, and for us to find your parents, it would be imperative for us to track down the encampment. Maybe those in Twilight City will have a better idea of the general direction instead of us bumbling about and walking into an ambush like these people.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I'd like to, barter, try to sell some of my homebrew, make some more money while I'm in town if possible.
I'm gonna look to my boy, Tommy.
Tommy.
No, don't Tommy.
No, I'm gonna look to Lucius, and I'm gonna say, "What do you think? What should we do?"
Lucius?
Aaron.
Hello?
Hold on, I'm in the middle of something. Hold on.
Oh. Is there anything anyone else wants to do as you guys are sort of like looking over this camp?
No, I think that best course of action is to biggity bounce and get more information.
Okay, Alana sort of steps up and says, sounds like a good idea. After we drop him off, I will help where I can. if I can find help here.
That would be acceptable.
Or you could just stay in town if you want, if you have other obligations to attend to.
She looks over at you. Noted.
Or you can fuck off.
So, are we ready to
Gaia,
go?
do you know anything further about this forest? You've called this place your home. What about the goblins here?
Specifically, yeah, just so she can answer the question. Specifically, you would know of some goblins. You haven't encountered them in your time in the forest, but you haven't, like, you've been sure to, like, stay away from where they might actually, like, their territory and stuff is.
I also grew up out in the forest outside
So
Twilight City.
You would have the same
Okay.
the same
Same
recollection.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
they're around, but whatever. Okay.
So if you want to answer him, Gaia, you can go ahead and answer him with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'd never had much experience running into goblins. I generally just stayed with the other elves. I don't know. There were a couple times our town was ransacked, but I don't have too much experience with them. I don't know whether this was necessarily goblins. But I think we'd probably be fine and safe if we started heading out now. There's no signs that they're still here, at least.
Is your village relatively close to here?
No, it's been a long time since I was back in my village.
Understood. Then returning to Twilight City is probably still our best bet.
Misty says, "All
Sasha?
right then, let's get the roll done."
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I was zoning out for a second.
Yeah, it's okay. You guys begin to head for the road then?
Yep.
All right. As you guys are now heading to the road, you over the hills and rolling and monotonous travel for miles and miles and miles. It's a day going on. The sun's still coming up. It's around, like, getting to midday now. As you guys continue on and on and on. Night falls. You guys set up for your camp.
No, damn. Here we go again.
It's a day of travel.
Yeah, no.
So you guys want to discuss how you do your watch here, and then
I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna go take out my winter blanket and
I
head to
will
bed.
take first watch with a torch in
I
hand.
don't have night vision, so there's no point in me taking watch ever.
I
Really.
also don't have it, but I got a torch, and I can just wander around.
Mhm.
Torch out.
I'll stay on first watch this time as well.
Okay.
And I will also try to prepare a perimeter for the camp again, just so we are alerted to
I
anything.
will
So
help him do that.
Yeah.
Because I am also on the watch.
So you're preparing a little tufts of things that could lead to enemies stepping on them and alerting you to their presence. You know, pretty good perimeter around the camp, and so you can't get snuck up on.
Yep.
Or it's a little harder to sneak up on you. You guys settle down and begin to set up your camp, get the fire going. Is there anything you guys want to do in this time while you're doing that?
I'm gonna pull out some rations. Because I'm the young hunger man, and I'm gonna start chowing down on some crackers.
Make sure you mark off your rations, guys. We are keeping track of that, so make sure you mark off rations.
Yeah.
If you don't know how many
I'll
rations
eat some
you have-
rations before I hit the sack as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell my owl to perch on the northern end of the camp, just hang out in a tree. And I'll also crack a ration and eat on the southern end of the camp.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out my pipe, and I'm going to pack it with a little tobacco, whatever one would pack a pipe with in this land,
Right.
and I'm gonna spark up and start puffing my pipe. Yeah, and I'm gonna.
As your watch starts in the darkness, you guys, both humans,
I'm
or
a human,
but no, you have dark
I
vision.
have dark vision.
Okay.
I do not have dark
So
vision. I got a torch.
Make me either a perception check at advantage, or both of you make a perception check individually.
You got a perception check of
And
advantage.
you guys can definitely role play whatever you want here as well.
11.
Yeah, not great, not the worst.
You know-
Who's awake at the camp?
Yeah, are we?
Misty is
Are
awake
we-
a little. Misty is awake. She's cleaning off her sword. Alana is getting ready to bed down with Yarrow already snoring, sleeping. The child is kind of cuddled up to Alana. I don't know what the rest of the players are doing.
I'll be sleeping.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out to Satchel.
Yeah.
This academy. What do you know of it?
Oh. What do? I'm gonna just roll a history check here.
Didn't you go to
What?
it?
Yeah, you went to
Not
the
this academy. I went to the other academy.
Which one?
I went to the one that
Well, what academy are you talking
Lucian.
about? What's this academy?
I'm assuming he's talking about the Twilight City Academy that we're talking about bringing.
There's
this
no
thing to.
academy in Twilight
No,
City.
I'm talking about the one that.
Oh, I thought there was a human
that's
academy.
Talking about the
Uh,
one that you went to, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I studied magical artifacts at the academy, and I was a bit of a history buff, if you might, while I was there. I don't know. It didn't end well for me, and I kind of chortle at that. Well, my friend Lucian was there as well. Lucius was there as well. I can't even remember what he studied. What did you study again, Lucius? At the academy?
Books?
Books?
I read a lot of books.
I studied books.
My man studied
Hmm.
magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
At the
studied magic.
Academy.
Right.
Books and scrolls. I did a lot there.
You
Are you?
seem to.
Oh, you're in a trance, so you're not technically sleeping. So they could call you up and add you to that
Could we?
conversation.
Okay.
Good. He's in a
Am I in a
trance.
trance?
Do you sleep?
I'm just saying up with them, right? Everybody else
Are you?
is-
I thought those two were the only ones on watch. Those two are the only ones on watch. Everyone else is getting ready to go to sleep. or
Oh, so how's he
sleeping.
talking to me? I'm confused. What the fuck?
They're on
I
watch
was
right
just-
now, and they were
yeah.
role playing, and I don't know. They
Okay.
called out to you or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm terribly confused.
Don't worry about it.
And I'm gonna, we're on watch. I'm kind of watching. I'm gonna start looking at this gauntlet again. I'm gonna see if I can just glean anything out. Just as I'm holding this artifact, I'm taking a look at it. It's sweet, nice shiny thing to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Pass some time.
It is quite nice. The filigree on it is very intricate. The detail is beautiful.
I'm gonna turn to my friend, or my compatriot, I guess, not quite a friend yet. I'm gonna say, so what is it with these voices? I know you don't like to talk about it, but I'm dying to know here.
There.
I'm gonna listen to it while I'm in trance, by the way.
departed. That's the best way to describe them.
How long have you been hearing them?
Are
Maybe-
they spiritual or am I sleeping? this whole
You're
time?
sleeping.
You're asleep.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Take it
Yeah.
back.
Be sleeping.
Be slept.
Since I can remember, would be an accurate way of thinking about it. Sometimes they come, sometimes they go. There's one reoccurring one that I hear.
Must be quite the burden. Do you have any idea what's caused this?
I've done a pathetically low amount of research on this. The only thing that stays consistent is Duna, though some may know her as Shara.
I'm
She's an
assuming I gotta
older-
roll a religion check here, right?
Yep, go ahead, roll a religion check. See if you recognize his
This deity.
Nope.
So tell me of this Duna. What does she preside over?
Loss, the void, darkness. I was unfortunate to be born under her light.
That's edgy as fuck.
The edgiest.
That's edgy as fuck. Oh.
I love it. Love me some good edge.
Well, that's not very pleasant, is it?
No, it is not. She reminds me of this, sometimes thwarting my actions as I wish otherwise.
So that's what happened last night, huh? And I chortle again.
I'm a smirk entrance.
I'm very good at myself.
Unfort.
Well, I don't really care for what happens to him. He's been embarrassed quite a bit these last few days.
Duna wants him alive, and that's as far as I can say. His life is meaningless to me. Whether he lives or dies doesn't really matter. It is only a sense of retribution that his life was to be offered to me. But I've seen the error in that. I must learn from my mistakes.
So you're cosmically at ends with this Duna.
Yes. If she does
Wow.
not desire it, it shall not happen.
Incredible. Gonna just keep puffing away, looking out. I'm gonna take a lap, go walk around. I got this torch. I can't
Yeah.
see very far.
Yeah, you don't catch anything. Nothing really happens.
Right on. I'm gonna come
Yeah.
back over to.
If there's anything else you guys want to talk about, the rest of your watch is going to come to without anything happening. The next people who want to take the rest of the watch, just roll some quick perception checks so we can get on with the night.
I'm not taking watch if I don't have to.
Misty and Alana will take the next watch if no one else will take it.
Sweet.
Did
Lord.
Aaron? Is Aaron on watch,
Oh,
or is
Gaia.
Aaron?
Sorry?
Isn't Aaron on watch?
No, he is
No,
in trance.
I use my active part to eavesdrop, so
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
to sleep now.
Yeah.
Actually, transfer.
Guy will take the next watch then. Anyone else going to take that watch with them?
I'm gonna keep sleeping.
All right. Guy, you walk up for the next watch, and you see Misty, a sort of bluish-skinned, palish girl with very sharp teeth. Say, I'll take watch with you, friend. You guys sit down. Sounds good. Make your perception check.
Is Gaia a boy?
No.
Oh.
What gave you that idea?
I could have sworn you were saying he. I kept hearing you say he. Or him. I was really confused for a minute.
So make a perception check for me, Vicky, and then I'll make one for. I'll give it to you with advantage. Yeah, looking out into the night, you don't really see anything. It's very dark, but you have dark vision. The stars are beautiful though, but yeah, nothing. The rest of your watch pretty much goes on after getting your little bit of sleep because you're a wood elf, so you also don't need to sleep. So you just trance it up, and the sun rises. You guys begin to pack up for camp. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're packing up? If you want to look at anything you want to say to each other?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting ready to leave camp. I'm gonna put on my armor and such,
Mhm.
and pack up
Oh,
my
camp.
pack.
Oh, we're done. Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
it's the
wake
end
up and be like,
tomorrow.
"What in tarnation? It is so bright out here." And that's it.
Yeah, it is really bright.
No response.
Yeah. No, Yara
I'm
responds
gonna
to
kind
you.
of wake up groggily because I did watch and I'm, not fully, not well rested.
Yeah, people stirring awake has woken up the rest of the camp and whatnot. So
I'm gonna spring up, energized, fueled.
is there a routine that you wanted to do?
My man drank a Gatorade.
I'm gonna do some Tai Chi in the sunlight while
You-
my peeps.
You guys wake
All
up,
right.
and you wake up before everyone else. So you guys wake up to the sight of Lucius sort of doing Tai Chi with the sun sort of silhouetting him. It's very beautiful. It's
Like
peaceful.
one sport.
I'm gonna join
Like
in with the Tai
what?
Chi, trying to mimic the movements he's doing, because it seems like a really good stretch.
Make a performance check.
Yikes. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, that's perception.
No performance. If I can mimic you well
yeah,
enough,
performance.
right?
Yes.
Oh no, I
Performance.
thought
My
oh, that's not even
perception
your
would be
roll.
better,
Okay.
but ooh, I'm
thing.
really butchering this Tai
Lucius,
Chi.
you look
I'm
over
gonna-
and you're just like, try to
I'm gonna
ignore it.
instantly stop.
Looks like you've gained a disciple, Lucius.
Actually, I'm gonna try.
She's almost as good as you.
I'm gonna close my eyes with a grimace on my face. Not grimace. That means like scare, right?
Seems like a good stretch to get the
Slightly
muscles
peeved.
moving in the morning.
Slightly peeved. Just
grumbling.
as that goes on. Alright, you guys pack up camp and you get ready to leave. You head on down in the direction towards Twilight City. You guys have always seen it now, but getting closer, you start to realize that it is almost ever present. The needle figure, the powerful image of this tower, of the tower sitting atop this massive hill that Twilight City is accustomed on. You see it off far in the distance. It's a clear day, clear skies. As you guys begin to come up closer to the grounds, the hilly landscape turns into flat grasslands, and you start to see farms on either side, and they're little deep down divots for like 10 feet deep down. And just you come to a walkway coming up to the city. There is a bit of a commotion. It's a bit of a line. Looking down that line, you do see at the front is a carriage that looks like it's being inspected all the way down, but people look like a little agitated as you come up on the back of this line. You do see another carriage midway down the line as you come to yourselves. Some people look a little agitated, but
What's going on here?
person you guys are behind in line is this. Just a routine checkup up here at the checkpoint here now that they're starting to build these walls and moat and whatever. You look over and you see them
We're at
digging.
a checkpoint outside of Twilight City.
It's outside of Twilight City, correct. It's right before the first district, the Eclipse District. They're building it now. It's in the process, but they're not working on it at this very moment. It's a little early. It's like 12 in the afternoon actually, but they're not working on it today or whatever.
What do we have to do to pass this checkpoint?
Well, it seems like they're just checking people who are bringing in goods and stuff and with carts. You guys should be able to pass. They're just fine.
Yeah, I've also been here many times trading,
Mhm.
so I don't know if I would.
This is a relatively
recognize any
new
of these
thing
checkpoints.
for you because
Okay.
they recently started doing this out here. With your passive perception, though, you would notice a little bit further east, Sila, that there are a couple of small little silhouettes sort of sneaking around the side of this wall, this not finished wall where no one's working on it, and sort of sneaking past the moats and stuff and going into the city. Which you do notice, because it's not completed, and you're at this small narrowed checkpoint, like the rest of the city is still pretty open because the walls are just being started. They started with the gate and there's patchwork walls in different parts, but there's still pretty big openings.
So I'm just gonna turn to the rest of my party and say, Look at these cheeky bastards trying to go around the checkpoint. They got a pretty good idea over there. That's it. I'm just gonna relay that to my party. That there's 3 people trying to go around the checkpoint, pretty much.
And that is none of our business.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, look at them going over there.
Gaia, roll a perception check. All right. You do notice, that a little bit further is like halfway up this line. It's a pretty long line, but a little bit further, about halfway up the line, you do notice the carriage that you had saw with its guards and everything that you had saw earlier passing through the forest before you ran into your halfling friend.
Oh shoot.
So you gather they were traveling through the forest as you had saw them earlier, and this is them getting to the gate now.
Can we like sneak around and spy on them a little bit, see what they're up to?
Is that what you want to do?
Unrelated to
If
that.
you suggest that, I will agree.
Oh god.
I suggest we spy on these people.
Oh my god, how when I have a +7?
Why
Does this
not?
happen?
Can I ask a question?
On what?
Are you
Yeah,
asking?
go for it.
Yeah. What's your question?
As the guard, has he seen any travelers coming through?
You haven't gotten
This
up to
area?
you haven't gotten up to the gate yet. What guard?
Yeah, we're in line still.
What?
You're in line.
Yeah.
We're just
We're,
acting
like, in a
somebody at the
line.
checkpoint?
We were at, yeah, I was
We're
asking the guy in front of
approaching
us.
the checkpoint.
Oh, okay.
You guys are not
Oh.
even that close to the checkpoint. You're pretty far back. The
To be
checkpoint.
fair, it shouldn't be too hard to stealth with this many people as distractions going through the
Perhaps we
checkpoint.
should be before these people go and
The road is pretty narrow.
charge in to go spy
It's
on
about
these
10
folks.
feet.
I'm gonna say perhaps we should keep our distance from these people. You did steal something quite valuable from them.
They okay.
Wait, you don't
Well, I
know
was-
what? That doesn't make any sense.
Right? Aren't these the people that were with the guy she stole the thing
I don't
from?
think-
know any of
How
these.
would you know
You
that?
don't know any of this.
Didn't she
and
tell us
No,
this
she
whole
relayed
story?
it. She said she told
didn't.
us.
She didn't tell you about the
Wait.
caravan. that
She didn't
saw
say
before.
which people though.
I stole it from a guy who
Yep.
stole it from a guy
Yeah.
who
Caravan.
had people.
Yeah.
Go
You don't
to
even
the
know if it's
caravan.
connected. If it's the
So
same
the
people.
caravan people don't know who I am. They were looking for this
Um,
other dude. who stole
okay.
the potion.
Okay.
So we should just act normal.
Yeah.
We should just
Just-
act
just wait in
chill
line.
and go through the checkpoint
No, that's also a good point.
and not raise any flags.
You guys wait online.
Yeah, I guess we probably should, right? Does anyone oppose to waiting online?
No.
I mean, they don't know any of us. They don't know her. We're good.
Or do you
We
want to go
should
and
be.
spy on the caravan? It's up to you guys. Do what you want to do.
Or we could go look for those
Wait,
little
wait,
kids
staying in
sneaking
line.
around shit.
None of them saw me, right? I saw them, but they didn't see me.
You don't know.
Well,
When you were up in the tree, you remember watching the caravan
Remember-
pass by. You don't know if anyone, you didn't notice if anyone noticed you. You rolled a stealth check. Do you remember
So
what it
she could
was?
be stealthing like behind us, though, right? Like
she
hiding.
rolled a stealth check earlier when we had played our session, our little
I got a good
campaign
one.
earlier.
didn't I? I don't even remember.
I don't remember. I don't know if it was good or not.
No.
Let me check.
That's important to know, though.
You did not roll very well. No, wait. No, you did. You did roll. You rolled
Okay.
above a 20. So. yeah.
Oh, so they didn't see her. We're good.
You feel like they didn't see you.
Okay.
I don't think they saw me.
Okay, so we just act cool, and we go into Twilight City. I think that's
That's
our best
Sayla or
option.
Winnie saying that?
I think we should just act cool and go into Twilight City. That's our best option.
Let's do it.
I agree. I do think that entering the city in order to find this child's parents is the best bet.
We got nothing to hide. We're the good guys anyway.
Alright, while this is all happening, I'm gonna be talking to what's the little girl's name?
It was Alice, I believe. Was it?
Alice. Do you know if your family has any well, other relatives in the city. Maybe somewhere they would flee. They would feel safe.
She's sort of like clutching onto the dress of Alona, and looks up from you like, I don't really know. We were just coming here because Daddy said it would be better to live here.
I'm a nod. Hmm.
He didn't mention any
Is
family.
this within earshot?
Yeah, you guys are all just waiting on a line. It's a 10-foot road, like wide, so like
Yeah.
kind of bunched together, crumpled together a little bit.
If you're intent on protecting the child, I know a place where she can stay. I'll just have to negotiate.
Is it an orphanage?
No,
Okay.
she'll be staying with a member of my family.
Oh, you're from here?
No.
That's confusing.
The line moves
A
as you guys are
relative
having
that
this
I know
conversation.
stays here.
I'm gonna acknowledge what Dax just said. I'm gonna look to Alice. Would that be okay with you? If you can leave you somewhere while we look for your parents?
I just want to find my mom and my dad.
That's where you'll be the safest. If we have to fight to get them back, you shouldn't be there because we don't want you to get hurt.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna nod. I'm gonna kneel down, and I'm gonna put up my pinky. I pinky promise. Pinky promise that I will bring your parents back. Okay, I'll find them.
She extends
Oh,
her pinky
You don't
out.
have to worry.
You guys lock pinkies, her little pinky. Like, okay.
Look at the pinkies.
No,
And
till
I'm
you
gonna
come
give
back.
her the protagonist nod.
She
Damn, he's the
the
main
protagonist nods back
That guy's the main character.
Shit.
as you guys
I'm just
continue
a
to
side
wait.
character.
You
You
guys
have a
continue
soft
to
spot
wait.
for kids. Damn.
You guys continue to wait on this line. The line goes, and a little bit goes by, about an hour. Not about an hour actually. After that clear up goes, the line moves. The other
Yeah, we're
carriage
zooming.
goes through. You guys getting through about 20 minutes. You come up to the guards. They look at you. Come on. And wave you through. You guys go through. A little bit through
Jamie,
as you
you
get in.
ask that. Didn't you say you wanted to ask the guard something?
Oh, did you want to ask the guard something?
Are we at the guards now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm approach one of them.
Okay. He's waving you guys through, and you step out from your little party and approach him.
Mm. Wow, what time of day is it?
It's about afternoon, like 12-ish, 1-ish.
All right. Good news, sir. Have you encountered a group maybe in peril, fleeing something,
Good news.
coming into this town?
Just recently, actually. I think they just parked their wagon a little bit over there a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, I'm gonna look towards over there. Do I see it?
Yeah, you look around a little bit of where the guardhouse is, and a little bit further down the road, you do see a carriage that some people are offloading, like a bunch of material and things off of.
I'm gonna look to. Oh, who's next to me right now?
You guys are filing into the city. I would
Or
say
not, like,
you're at the
step aside
back.
by myself?
You just would have got to the back as everyone walked through. There's a bunch of people in this common area, so it's a little crowded.
All right, so I'm gonna nod and say, "Thank you. I appreciate your help." And I'm gonna walk back to the group.
Okay.
And
You're walking into the city as this happens, so you guys are walking towards that general direction anyway.
Yep.
Yep. So you walk into the group.
And where's the carriage? The carriage from?
It's probably
where
about like 30 feet like down the road. It's kind of tucked in this little alcove that sort of breaks. It's an amalgamation of residential buildings here. You're entering the Eclipse District, which is just a bunch of residential buildings and like small shops and stuff like that. Just a little bit of an alcove here, and you see where they've tucked off out of the way of the road and started to unload things.
Mm. So, so I'm actually gonna go to Alice, grab her, like, "Hey, Alice," someone grab her, pick her up, without even telling her. Put her on my
Okay.
shoulders.
Yikes.
You lift her up, put her on your
I'm
shoulder.
gonna
She
point
looks over.
Yeah, I'm gonna point to the group.
Is that your
Hey,
mommy
do
and
those
Poppy?
people look familiar?
She looks over like, where? Mama, Papa! And she's like reaching out to try and go in that direction.
Hey, they're walking.
You walk over there. You guys follow after them?
I'm following my boy. Hell yeah.
All right, you guys
He's
follow.
got a child
Yeah,
on his
yeah.
shoulders.
You guys cut through the...
stick with them.
Yeah, you guys
We
cut
all
through the
follow,
crowd, about a
sure.
head taller than everyone else because you've got the child on you. And like you know, and then the
It's like
people
Rudy.
hear this clamoring
This
as
geek in the
the loud noise of the city. You know, it's a little hard, but as you guys get closer, you start to see. It's like, Alice, Alice. You see, and a woman comes up with just sandy blonde hair that just runs up to you and like sort of.
I'm gonna like lift her, yeah, and like, this is your child,
I
man.
have
she-
your child.
They extend their hand, they lock in a loving embrace. It's like, oh, and they're like, oh, mommy, oh, you know. The whom you assume to be the father comes around and says, I thought we'd lost you. He goes over, bends down on one knee, black hair, graying a little bit on the sides, got a little bit of salt and pepper with a goatee. Burly guy, kind of big, rotund. Not like the portly guy like you imagine the way she described, but he's bulky.
This guy lifts.
Yeah, he lifts. Meaty fucking hand, like sausage fingers, just like, are you okay?
Oh.
Like, and you know, they have their little reunion. He looks up. Thank you. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much. And he just hugs you, takes you into his embrace without you even really having a chance to say yes or
I'm
no.
like, oh,
He
like,
engulfs
pat him on
you
the
too.
back
He's a big fucking guy. You can't even get your arms out. You're like
I haven't reached yet.
you're technically restrained. Your
I'm in a bear
movement is
hug right
zero.
That's a whole lot of love.
Yeah. He's hit you. He says, we were on our way to the city when at night we were descended upon by a bunch of goblins. We managed to deal away with them pretty easily, but one, I guess, managed to chase our little Alice away. We looked for her all night, but we couldn't find her. We left some back at the forest, but thought it'd be best to just come to the city in hopes that maybe she wandered off this way.
Well, your luck turned out.
Yes. We were just getting ready to head back after replenishing our supplies.
Are you planning on making a stay in Twilight City?
He looks over at you. Aye. We've come to move here, to sell our wares. In fact, as a token of my gratitude, as a token of my esteem, he goes back to his cart, opens up a little chest, and looks at it. You hear the clinking of glass, like clink, clink, clink. He comes back. He says, here, take these. He hands you 3 healing potions.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
appreciate
not gonna take any because I already have a greater healing potion. I think a regular one because that's what I use my money on.
I appreciate the gesture. I will beseech you to do me only one favor outside of this. There's a man that owns a tavern in the districts here.
Yes.
It's the God Hand Tavern. If you ever find yourself parched, please pay him a visit.
I will do. I will be looking
Tell
for
him
Mhm.
that Daxus sent you.
Will do. I just got here. We're gonna be looking for some contacts so I could actually spread out and sell my wares. I'm just happy my daughter is back.
And I'm happy for you, sir.
Thank you.
Enjoy your stay.
And I'm gonna take one of the potions and shake his hand.
Shakes your hand, fucking giant, meaty fucking hand, just claps.
Sausage grip.
Yeah.
too.
Um,
I'll take one as well because I need that shit.
yeah. Is that all of them?
There's one more.
Go for it.
I already have potions, so either Gaia or Satchel take one.
I'm all set.
Okay.
Take another one.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I
All right.
don't
We're
know.
giving away
And
potions.
I hand the potion to Gaia.
Oh, what a guy.
Much appreciated.
Well, man.
You guys watch as the 2 druids have a little bit of a bonding moment. Here you go, druid to druid.
What a moment.
You guys now having
Now what?
found
Kodak
this
moment
child's
right there.
this now having found this child's parents, you guys are left in the city. Alana speaks up and says,
Yeah, I'm gonna kneel down before we leave this child,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna wink. See, I told you it'll work out, right? And put out my fist
Why are you doing
for a
that?
fist bump.
Fist bump.
She goes and gives
I
you
like that.
a hard fist bump. She, yeah. You sense there's a bit of a potential in this child.
Yikes.
The way she hits
Yikes.
you, you feel there was a bit of a potential in this child, and if they didn't find their
Alright.
parents, you might have kidnapped them and raised them as a monk fighter.
No,
But
I'm
you
a-
know that's gone.
Alright,
You found their
roll
parents.
initiative. I'm
That's
gonna
actually right. I walk 3 steps away from the kid, and then I turn back, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, kid, aim for the stars."
And I'm gonna say, hey, actually, it's aim for the moon, and if you miss, you're falling amongst the stars. Actually. And then
I'm
that's
gonna
gonna be
turn
my
away.
follow-up.
Yikes. Oof.
I'm gonna turn around and walk.
Oof. All right. You guys.
That hurt me, but I did it.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh. Yes. Oh, by the way, he comes up to you.
Oh no, that's
The
awkward.
name's
Customer.
the name's
We already
Albert.
laughed.
As you guys are getting ready to leave, he tells you his name is Albert. He says
Alfred.
Albert.
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 He'll look forward to seeing you guys around. And as you guys now break off and into this into the Eclipse District.
As we walk, I'm gonna say, hey, what are we gonna do with this this other guy that keeps causing us trouble? We keep saying he'll pay. What is the plan from now on with this guy?
Alana now
Looking
says.
at Alana.
Alana speaks up with the rope still in hand. Oh, I still plan on bringing him to the authorities so that he may face punishment.
Okay, that's all you, Alana. Why don't you go do that, and we'll go do what we gotta do.
She sort of looks. She looks at you as like. Well, I was actually just getting ready to do that myself, but thank you for the right to. I appreciate it.
Have fun.
I'm going to walk towards Alana and our captive and state. From now on, I have no wish to pursue your life. So, let's consider my debt to you and your debt to mine settled. And I will only speak to you if gold is on the line.
He looks at you and can't exactly tell what it is, but there's something in his eyes. He says, well, if we ever do work together, I'll try not to kill you. Puts up his manacle.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean over to Lucius and I'm gonna say how fiscally responsible of him.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna look at him.
Okay, hurry on now. We're gonna
And
go
shake
do
my
what we
head.
gotta do, and then I like shuffle everyone else into a corner together, and then like
Just
I'm
separating
like, okay,
yourself from Alana and everyone else.
Yeah. Alana. No. We're all together except for Alana
And
and the
Jaro.
prisoner. And we're just gonna be like, you take care of that, and we're gonna all huddle. I'm gonna push us all to huddle somewhere else, and I'm gonna be like, okay, what's the game plan from here on out?
Oh man, I wanted to do a thing. Now you're wrong. Good job, Bunny.
You can say it while I'm doing this. It can happen while I'm doing
Do
this.
you think, Jamie?
It's over.
Take your stage.
It's over.
All right, you guys
Good.
are now in this huddle. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna
No
extricate
shit. The
myself
road is our oyster.
from a huddle and stand up straight because it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Crowd like
we
that.
Well,
don't
I
need
would
the
say.
huddle.
I really like the huddle, so I'm gonna reinforce the huddle.
Just as you try to break out of this
I would
huddle,
say
you just,
Jamal.
a lizard folk head just
Grapple
reaches
jacket.
over.
Yeah, it seems like we completed 2 quests. I think we made it here to that midway point you
I
discussed.
think we all blend together pretty well, and I have stuff I need to do. Seems like you got stuff you need to do, and I think we might be
I
good
just-
companions to do the stuff we need to do. Mostly because I can't do my shit by myself, so I really would like some help. But I can also help you in return, so that'd be some great, terms for me if it's okay with you guys.
I'm gonna finally look this person in the face.
I am a
Are
lizard.
you high?
I'm a little high all the time, but I can also still do a good time because I have. If you haven't noticed, my name is psilocybin, and I'm named under the most sacred mushroom of my druid clan.
I don't know if
And my
mush-
parents named me after this because I really respect the type of state you can go into when you have some natural earth, mushroom, dirt, fungus, and I really appreciate. And my whole name, my whole body. I mean, I'm a little high all the
While
time.
she's talking, I'm just gonna lean over to Satch like, "Oh, she must be really high, dude."
I
I'm
can
gonna,
get
I'm
you
gonna
just
say back to
good.
him, earth mushroom dirt fungus.
This must be some good shit.
If you guys didn't know, you've had my shit. If you have ever had homebrew in the
Oh, no.
city of Twilight City, you've had my stuff, and it is pretty strong.
I'm gonna look at him with a little bit of a guilty look on my face. Well,
It happens.
And I'm gonna look at him offended. You didn't tell me?
Either
it was a moment of
way,
weakness.
if we are to work together, I think it's clear to establish what our goals are.
Vexus, I can show you the world if you just drink this one thing.
I see quite enough.
I don't think you see as much as I do because I'm fucked up from what I've seen. And I wish I could unsee it, but I can't.
The vision's
Referencing my backstory. Referencing my backstory that I am super far from.
the ghost
That I am,
told me to
like,
do it.
Yeah, I have this purple mushroom, but we're not close enough yet, but you'll see it eventually. And it's dark.
Either way, in the meantime, we're going to need lodging and, of no concern to any of the people here, there may or may not be a bounty on the goblins that are outside of the city. And
I could use
Coin.
money, let's kill him.
Coin will be able to get us what we need in one way or another. So, at least to that end, I'll be here to join you.
If we are
I'm
on
ups-
an adventure together, would all of you agree to one night try a sample of one thing I brew to you? That's all I ask, because if we're in this together, I just want you to understand the stakes of the type of environment and world we are competing against. And I know this seems really fast, and I know I might seem really attached to y'all. I might have a little bit of commitment issues, but I think that, honestly, I feel a connection, and I want to feel, and I want all of y'all to know what I'm in this for, and this is a really big life commitment that I need all of you to experience, so I think you need to drink my purple substance, and I think we all need to go down this rabbit hole together. You need to know some fucked
I'm
up.
gonna walk up to her while she's talking. I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder. Don't worry, friend. We'll do that. We'll do that. Just calm it down.
Nod my head.
It worked.
I'm gonna.
I'm just saying we need at least 5 hours set aside to go on this trip together. That might be really life altering to everyone because it fucked me up.
I'm gonna nod my head solemnly
Okay.
in the solidarity with my boy.
Okay. I'm trying to get my backstory out there real early. Everyone's gonna know the truth. And I'm
Yes.
just please, I need some friends.
Please, I need some
I'm
friends.
gonna
Ladies,
be
to know
patting
the
her
truth.
shoulder. Don't.
Yeah.
I, for one, am
We're
open
here
to
for
all
you.
new experiences. then I think we should take a day and try this new experience all together for a
Yes,
bonding.
I agree. As I'm in Twilight City, I will prepare my purple mushroom, which is in my inventory. I will take a piece of it, and I will make another brew. As this day goes on, that's what I'm gonna dedicate my time to making a brew to
Alright,
give the
well,
life experience that my backstory
First,
gives.
you have to find a place that you can do that.
Wow.
When I go to Twilight City, I'm just gonna leave everyone, and I'm gonna go to like a motel, and I'm gonna do that.
Gonna go
Wow.
to a
Okay,
motel,
so
but-
Daxus is about to say
I-
something. Let Daxus speak.
I
real
have
quick.
enough gold to do that. What?
I think that while he may be unhappy, I know a place where we can all stay. For 2 days, maybe 3. And we'll be able to get information on the goblins there.
Is it free or
Hopefully.
cheap? Because I'll go there and do the stuff I need to go there if that's affordable.
It's free, but I assure you, you do not want to talk to him.
Oh shit, you talk to him, it's free, I'll do what I need to do, sounds good.
I'm gonna lean over to Lucius and whisper, maybe he's dead.
Who's dead? What do you mean?
The guy,
the guy
yeah.
that we don't want to talk to.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at him like.
I'm gonna kill him and he's living in his house.
Mans talks to
And then I'm
ghosts.
gonna
You
be
never
like,
know.
You know, because this guy talks to ghosts.
That's fair, that's fair.
You guys,
Funny.
yeah. Anything else? You guys wish to say
No,
or do?
that's all I wish to
Major
do. I'm
decision.
just preparing my
it's like
substance
middle of the
to
day,
like
right?
fuck everyone up.
It's still middle of the day, right? I think.
Yep.
It is still midday.
I think
Yes,
so.
correct.
I'm gonna go to the academy.
There's no academy here.
Oh wait,
No, we're
fuck.
not. We're in Twilight
Where-
City. Idiot.
Shit, man. All right.
You gotta
You gotta
library.
cross the
What-
Dong Peak
Hmm.
to get to the academy.
What do
bro.
I know about what's here?
You don't
what
know
have I
much
seen?
in regards to.
Fuck. Is there
you
like
did.
an obelisk, like a?
You
like
did recall see this is your first time to the city, but the last time you were walking around, you did
Big
manage
city.
to see a little little bookstore.
Mm.
That's what you noted, but you didn't write it down
Remember,
because you were bad at taking notes.
I remembered the bookstore, but I'm not looking for a bookstore. I'm looking for.
No,
like,
I'm talking about this, Jack.
Yeah, you would know where to look.
Yeah.
But I mean, how do I like? You don't. What the fuck do you want?
It's like a pawn
But he just needs to
shop,
establish what his
like
He's never
his
been
pizza
here.
was.
He doesn't just know where something is just because he has this. He's never been to the city. He has to
Is
explore.
there like an information desk?
No,
I'm
but
just
like
gonna
it
like
is
a-
not. It's not like
All
the city
the map,
particularly. It's just
like
that
at
like
the mall.
generally in the city, like there'd be certain places that he would know to look for.
Yeah, which was
But
like
most
that
cities of this size will
bookstore.
have, like,
If
a
he's looking for
bookstore.
knowledge,
I'm
on
gonna
something.
wander around the city and
Um,
take in all of the sights.
You could
We
try.
got a whole
You
afternoon.
could also, if you wanted to gather information, try asking someone on the street, to see if you could find that information that you want. Like if you want to find somewhere, if you want to go through that
I
route.
can meander around the city. That seems fine.
All right, so
You gotta take in all the sights. What do I
Meandering
see
around
on
the
my
city.
way? I'm walking around. Come on,
okay,
Lucian.
so this is
Uh,
we're gonna do a little bit of downtime here. It seems as
Hold on.
everyone's doing things
Sorry.
around the city. Before we get to that, I think Daxus
Yeah.
wants to do what I'm pretty sure he's going to tell you.
Before you all depart, to make it very easy, if you're not going to follow me now, meet me back here at nightfall. Okay?
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
that's
Guide you to where we will be.
cool. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys go ahead and
All
split off.
right.
So in the meantime, you're looking around. What are you looking for?
I want to look for.
I was asking that question as well.
I want to look for a smithy.
Okay.
I want to look for a library or scriptorium, the place of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I got the bookstore in the back pocket. I'm looking for somewhere where I can get a like market appraisal, perhaps a bank of sorts, or something financially motivated as well.
Okay. Looking around, you do notice that they're walking around the city. Go ahead and roll an investigation. Investigation check as you're just walking around, looking around. Maybe trying to get some leads on where you can get some armor done or some weapons.
I think you're talking to low Jamal, so your mic is not.
Oh,
Fully
it's not picking me up. I'm sorry. Try to go into the make a investigation check to see if you can get the information needed to find these places. It won't
Perception, you said?
Investigation. Won't be a very high.
Investigating
Don't you
intensifies.
need like
It's not a hard.
ghettos?
It's not a hard DC.
Isn't
Yeah,
it, like,
the edge of
houses
the entire edge of the city, closer to where the wall begins, is sort of like a ghetto shantytownish sort of thing, and it's sort of like gradually, in this one district, sort of transfers into like, okay, this is actual like city. People are putting things up and working and stuff. It's still growing. You do take some time. It doesn't take you too long. A couple hours of just walking around, really looking around, and you finally decide to ask someone.
But do I see anybody that look like they with the shit stuff?
I don't. Give me
Like
one
they with the
second to
crime?
finish what I'm saying, and then I will answer
Oh,
your
but no, you're
question.
saying. Well, you're saying okay.
What? Okay, yeah.
Because
So
like time is passing. That's what I'm
time is
just, like,
passing, but you'll have the time. We'll go back in the span of that time to see what you want to do in that time frame. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. So the first 2 hours or so, you guys split up from each other. He goes to go and look for this place. He meanders, and as he's meandering around the city, he asks for a place. You learn of an armor smith, their place being called Tanny's Bulwark, and Aorin's Gift, a weaponsmith. In terms of like a place where you can get like an appraisal done. You once again get recommended back to Annie's Exuberant Goods.
Okay. And then the bookstore is the place to like get any like the library effectively.
Effectively.
All right.
At least that people have told you in this district.
Okay. Okay. And we're not very close to nightfall, right?
No. I mean, it was around like 2-ish o'clock. 2-ish hours have gone by as you've done this, like as you've been walking around. So I mean, like the sun's getting low because it's winter-ish. It's getting to that point of the season,
So I
but
got
it's
like
not
a few
like
hours.
Yeah, you got a few hours.
Did I meet back up with Lucius?
Did you guys split off together?
I don't think we did, right? You said we did, but I don't think we did.
If that was the case, then what would you have liked to been doing during those 2 hours, Lucius?
Yeah, Lucius, what were you doing for the time? Were you sticking with me?
Lucius? Aaron?
What happened?
What were you?
sticking
What would you?
with me during
What did I
that
miss?
2 hour period?
Sorry, I had to pee
Not
very
much.
badly.
Don't worry about it. It was.
Yeah, I guess I'll just with you. I don't know.
Okay.
So what would you have liked to do for those 2 hours?
Let's go to Annie's Exuberant Goods.
So I'm sorry. I just want to make sure. There's nothing you would have liked to do during those 2 hours of like searching around, because going to Annie's would be like, that would be extra time. You spent like around 2 hours just walking around. Annie's the end of your 2 hours. Yes. Any like deciding where you want to go. That's like the end of the 2 hour time span. You know. I just want to get everyone like what's going on in those 2 hours for everyone else before we go on to like you getting to that store.
I'm tagging along to Annie's if you go there as well.
So you would have been tagging along with him walking around for the last
Yes,
2
yes.
hours.
Yep.
Okay. Daxis. You're muted.
I'm going to break the news to my elder sibling that we have guests.
All right, you head
So
straight
if
to.
you want to go through that with me, then that'd be great.
What's the name of the shop again?
God's Hand
God's Head.
Tavern and Bar.
Shit.
You walk through the Eclipse District, going into the Rising District, a place of mostly residential places and inns, and as well as some taverns. You come into the God's Hand. You open up the doors, double-style doors that just open up like a saloon. Well lit place, not too dim. There's some tables that are filled. Not too many people out right now, as it's the middle of the day. Standing behind the bar, you do see your sibling polishing some glasses. He's got a nice little vest on with a shirt underneath it. Looking real bartender, looking real spiffy. As he wipes this glass.
Thaddeus?
Ah, brother! It's been so long! He puts the glass down, almost think breaking it. How have you been? You seem.
Is this Thaddeus
This
Razzmatazz?
is
I'm just
this
wondering.
this is Thaddeus Razzmatazz. How have you been?
Holy
This
shit.
looks a lot. You look a yeah, something looks different about you.
Yes, my arm has been thoroughly mangled by some hounds.
Sorry.
It's something that suits me, but
Yes.
it is dangerous, as you've told me.
What are you doing messing with hounds? You're not a fighting type. He comes from around the bar now. Huge man. Just like jabs at you like you're the frail type. What are you doing fighting hounds?
An unfortunate event in the Twilight Forest. I was sort of exacting revenge, and as you know, Duna doesn't smile on me too frequently.
You and this god of yours. Come, sit. We'll have a drink, and you'll tell me all about this scar.
Ah, as you wish, brother.
And you guys go and sit down. You regale them in the tales of your night. You guys have a good time. A couple hours go by. Yep, you're getting. Yep.
What I need to ask of you is, we may have some miscreant guests tonight, and I need stay for at least 2 nights. Nothing fine, nothing extravagant. My old lodging will do, if that's acceptable.
Brother, I'm running a business here. But for you, anything. You guys will cram up in your room then.
And do you have any information on the goblins of the Twilight Forest? I know your old compatriots and yourself used to run amok about this place.
That is something, to say the least. I haven't had any run-in with the goblins of the forest, but I hear they're a bit of a problem. There are some people who would pay good money for some goblin hideouts being cleared out in that forest. There are resources that they tend to stick around that others, including the magic type, and perhaps some friends of my own might be interested in.
I love a good contract. What do you have?
Well, I could definitely offer you myself some gold pieces for a cleared out goblin den, with which I know particularly holds a resource that a special client of mine would be quite interested in.
Give me the details and I'll relay it to my newfound party. And we'll go from there. I'll bring them in. Hopefully they are respected.
Do you have a map?
Of course.
Alright, you pull out the map. Boom. Get a map of the peninsula. He marks it for you. Right where it should be. In this area right here, you should be able to find their little hideout. It's about 2 days into the forest, so it's about 3 days travel. You're gonna go over the middle of it and just really get into that sort of like space right here. A landmark you'll see is there's a giant sort of divot in the land that sort of opens up into an underwater cave.
Okay.
It should be somewhere around there.
Understood. One more question for brevity's sake.
He smacks you on the back. Oof, big ass hand. Oof, knocks the wind out of you a little bit. What can I do you for?
In the next coming days, there may be a man, a very burly one, like yourself. I told him to do patronage here. Please, give him a good rate. He sells potions like these, and I slide him the health potion that was given to me.
Picks it up, looks at it. This
They're
is
of good quality, I assure you.
this is fine work, yes. Puts it back.
Business relations between you and him will do us both fine.
I like the way that sounds, brother. He smacks your hand, grasp it tight. All right, I'll have your room prepared. When you come back, just tell Dante over here that you're going upstairs. And you see the familiar character that you would have interacted with a little bit and coming in and out of the bar. Your brother's bar, bar back.
Understood. Thank you. And I depart for the square.
All right, and in those 2 hours, Gaia, is there anything you'd like to have done?
I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh,
I'm
hello.
all set.
You're all set. You didn't want to. Were you traveling with the other group, or did you want to go and see if you could find somewhere that'll tell you about the bottle?
Wait, what?
Remember the genie bottle, the
Yeah.
bottle you had. Did you want to? You came to the city because you wanted to see what you could do with it, what it was. Did you want to go and find that in that like initial 2 hours that everyone sort of split up before you meet back up again,
Oh.
or?
Yeah, I want to go to the academy.
No
They were
academy.
No
No
academy?
academy here.
What?
Looking around, we'll just say for the sake of brevity that you went with the group there that was sort of looking around and inquiring about that stuff. You did hear about Annie's Exuberant Goods, which happens to which might be able to get an appraisal there. So do you think you might want to go with them there?
Yeah.
All right. So that's everyone.
Are we at Annie's right now?
You're on your way to Annie's. You're about to enter Annie's as you say this. Now you guys walk.
Is this the place we went to last time or no?
Yes, it is. It is.
Interesting. Okay.
As you guys walk back in, you see the same tall, onyx skin, black skin, short-haired, but happy grin. Always happy to see new customers and returning customers come in.
Have you tried that sample I poured out for you last time we were here?
Hey, I remember you guys. I did not, but I did show it to my boss, whom has returned. If you want to sort of, try your luck there.
I'm very insulted by his response. And also, wait, so like, what has your boss offered by examining my homebrew?
How about I just get her? He goes behind a little curtain to the back. Here's some talking. And a minute goes by, not too much time. A minute goes by, and just give me 1 second here. Just gotta get this. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's right. Okay. Coming out, you see a human female standing about 5'4", with yellow eyes and dirty blonde hair, fair skin, but slim and loud, like small, a lithe creature you would think, but really, really loud as she comes out. Well, you guys, I've been informed of. She looks over your party.
Yikes.
You seem like a rowdy bunch. I like the look of you guys. You seem rough, dirty,
Oh, God.
in the cut.
In the cut.
What's that accent? I like it. Where are you from?
I'm from right outside in the country of Twilight Village, right? I was in a small druid clan made of men of races right outside Twilight. You might recognize my accent. We did a lot of trading with the city.
I do not think I've ever actually traded with you, my good friend, but I look forward to trying whatever wares may have or may not have been disposed of after you left it here the last time. But I promise they were only disposed of because it started to grow a little weird, I guess.
You have not had Sailor's homebrew. This is notorious in the streets of Twilight City.
She gives you a courteous bow. I apologize so heavily, ma'am. I did not want to try this without you being here to see me try it.
Here we go,
just
and I
actively
pour a
mimicking
little
her
bit
She's
out.
actively mimicking her accent, yes.
I don't flinch, and I pour out a little bit of my homebrew, of the one that's already opened.
Okay.
I pour a little bit out, because I have 3. And I'm like, here you go! And I give it to her.
She takes it. What is this supposed to do, my friend?
It's supposed to show you the time of your life.
I'm gonna look
You'll
this at
never
you.
experience bliss like this ever.
Not this again.
She looks at it, looks back,
Ah,
looks at the rest of
I'm
the
gonna
party,
start rubbing my face.
looks at the rest of the party. Alistar, take this. Like, what? I'm like, oh, fine.
I told Tig last time he would have had a good time, but he wasted it.
I'm sure he'll be fine. He goes ahead and drinks it. Here goes nothing.
He
Just
is
a little
now
sip.
high on shrooms.
How about we
In a
didn't come
little
up with
bit, he'll
anything.
be high on
He'll
shrooms.
make a Constitution saving throw. He does not. He rolls an 11. All right. He looks and says,
Broke.
"I don't."
I mean, he literally drank the poison. So to be fair,
The poison.
not the poison, but he
'Cause
drank.
the poison.
It should be higher than 11 if he literally voluntarily drank the substance
poison.
that
Well,
would
it doesn't
make him have
just
a
because
mushroom trip.
it doesn't necessarily. That is not necessarily true. You are concocting this thing from yourself. You're not very good at it yet, but you're
No, I
trying.
am very good. I have a herbalism kit and I'm an expert at it.
Sure.
fair.
Expert.
And that's my whole background.
Sure, but you're not as good as you could be. The DC's not very high, but it's not very low either.
13 if it's wisdom, if you're going based off my regular.
Yeah, he doesn't. I was gonna say he doesn't pass it anyway.
Okay.
But he says, I don't feel any different.
Okay.
Does it kick in?
Are you're just standing there? Is everyone just standing there looking at him for the next couple minutes?
I'm
You seem
not
like-
really
you seem
yes,
like a
nervously
strong-
standing
we
there.
need to see the
'Cause-
effects.
I'm nervously
Because
smiling.
Annie is just
No.
standing there looking at
I
him.
pour out a second dose and I said, "You seem like a strong, thick man. You might need double the dosage for your body mass because you're so strong." And then I gave him more.
He looks at Annie. He's like, yeah, go for it. He's like, oh.
Oh
He
my
goes
God.
ahead.
I'm gonna look more nervous now. I
He
walk
takes
down at the-
another sip.
This is regular like
Definitely doesn't pass
hallucinogenics.
that.
This is not my purple mushroom that lets you see
Oh yeah.
past that.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
is-
Just the amount of time that you think it might take for it to kick in might be a little longer than you think, but
Okay.
he still says, I don't. Nothing.
Just
nothing-
wait. You'll feel all the colors of everyone talking soon.
Right. Yeah. Whatever. well, while we wait around for this to kick in, I'm very excited to see what happens here. Is there anything else I can help you find folks with before I?
Siskel
Get
has
out.
some business.
I'm gonna chime in. Yes, actually, I do think there is something you could help me with, and I'm gonna whip out the gauntlet, and I'm gonna say, while out on our adventures, we've stumbled across a pre-traveling artifact. Now, I'm not sure
Her eyes light up with the mention of
what
this.
your
What?
expertise is,
Well,
but
I am a bit of a
I sense you
historian.
are a kindred spirit of mine.
I am a bit of a historian. How did you know? Oh my, you shouldn't have. She walks up to you now, and looks
Blushes.
over the gauntlet. Her eyes are like sort of shining. Oh, I've been doing this for a long time, and may I say that is a beautiful piece of hardware. She looks at it now. She gets out of her. She reaches in her satchel and gets out a little magnifying glass like thing that
Hell
attaches
yeah.
to her eye, and like puts the little
Jeweler's
smaller
glass.
lens on it, and like literally looks at it like. That's a fine cut on that jewel. Yes. She takes it off. So, are you selling it? How much do you want for it?
Okay.
450 gold.
So, being a historian, I would have at least an inkling of this thing's value, would I not?
Not really, no.
No,
I'm
as
gonna
a-
look at it. I'm not gonna eat it.
Nope, you would not.
I'm just looking for an appraisal at this point.
Well, there's my appraisal, sir. 450 gold.
400.
Just like your friend here, I also sell wares. It's crazy, right?
Yes. Well, I
I'm an
appreciate
If I
your
throw in the
appraisal.
homebrew and you see the effects, if I throw in the rest of this bottle of homebrew, do you think you could up the price a little bit for our friend here?
Make a persuasion check.
God, I'm really bad at that.
So why did you make it?
I mean, why not? I mean,
Good.
she's about to have quite an experience, to be fair. 14, that's not
Oh,
bad.
Okay. I'm not sure if I want to buy it yet. Looks over at Alistar.
How long has it been?
Alistar looks over. It's been about like 10 minutes. Alistar looks over at her. All right, well, we'll give it a little bit more time, but this is a nice piece of hardware. I assume it does magic.
Why, yes, it does.
Hmm.
I'm gonna explain the way it works to her, the
Who-
attunement process, and
Who does this belong to?
myself right now.
No, but who did it belong to?
That doesn't matter.
It
No,
does if
Go
you're.
it
ahead,
matters.
out in the east.
All right. Can I just? I gotta recall this guy's name.
Malmute.
Malmute.
Aknan
Yes,
Malmute.
thank you. I have it on my.
no, the
character sheet.
Ashkenazi, dude. What do you mean?
Ashkenaz.
It's
Out
Ashkenazi.
in the tomb.
This is the gauntlet of Malmute. I spell it correctly because I'm intelligent.
Paper.
And I'm gonna explain the tomb in which we found it, and the inscriptions on the walls, and the magical puzzle. You know, regale her with the tale.
Okay, so you tell her about everything that happened and how you found it. There was a wizard king, I guess, that lived hundreds of years before we got here, apparently. Some scholars over from the Confederacy had made a discovery. They gathered that his reach went all the way across the forest and the Dawn Peaks to that side, since another ruin of his was found over there.
Very interesting. And what was found in this ruin?
I'm not completely sure. I've only just recently started to look into the new ruins that have begun to pop up. I'm more of a monster hunter, a little bit. I find things here and there.
Well, in that ruin, I'm gonna let her know what it is. There's a dead Hydra. Perhaps you can find some of its remains if your trophies are to your liking.
Oh,
Little piece of information.
Hydras do yield some magical components. I'll get a team to go and investigate it. I am much too busy myself.
I believe I will hold on to it for now. But I appreciate your valuation.
Yes. Oh, well, if you ever want to part with that thing, 500 gold, and that's my highest offer.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I smile, and I put it away. And by away, I mean back onto my fist.
How's he looking like right now? How's the
Yeah, I'm
other
still
guy in
looking
the
at
shop
the
looking
100%.
now?
15 minutes go by. You guys look back over. So, Alistar, how are you doing? He looks over at Annie, puts his hand on the desk. He stands up. Annie, you have this giant hole on your face. She
What'd
looks
you
at
say?
him.
Tripping balls.
Is it... What? He said, you have this giant hole on your face. He begins to reach for her face. She, like, recoils. He's like, is it my mouth? Stop. He's, like, trying to get his fingers in her mouth. He's like, stop.
He
Like,
colors when we spake.
what? He looks over at you like... He just leans into you. Sort of like... You have the face of a lizard.
And I snake out my lizard tongue super fucking snake-like.
He, like,
just to freak him out.
freaks out. Like, whoa. No, I see the colors you were talking about. This is a lot.
You see what I'm talking about? The powerful and powers of the homebrew that a lot of people can use that they'll buy from you. You know, I'm just saying, give us a little more gold and we'll all be settled.
Well, Annie speaks up now. He just seems to be a little more annoying. Nothing really. What am I?
He sees
What is
the colors, and
What
he's
is?
intimidated by my snake tongue, and I hiss my snake tongue again at him, all snaky like.
She says, What is my what is the function of this? Am I supposed to sell it as a hallucinogenic, or am I supposed to give it to adventurers who need it to get high in the middle of their quest?
So you can either sell it as a poison to make the enemy hallucinate, or you can sell it as a hallucinogenic if you want to open your mind to other possibilities. Like, he's seeing the real world for their colors, but if you're fighting someone, like, if I fought him right now, he's as good as a weasel in a wolf's den with some needles. Not very good. And that's about it.
Huh. I I will consider this. Give us some time.
You can drink some if you want. You might have a different experience than him since he seems a little soft.
I am good, thanks. I can't leave you here now, can I? The hole keeps getting bigger and smaller. Okay. Is there anything else that I can do for you guys?
I'm all set. I'm gonna look to everyone else. Anybody else? Anyone need some stuff?
Gaia?
Should we have him look at the potion?
Nah, you shouldn't tell anyone else about that. Let's not do that.
You guys are whispering this to each other?
Yes.
Mhm.
Whisper, whisper.
I'm whispering. Let's not let anyone know about that. Also, is this sample for free again? Because if I gave you like 3 samples for free, that just looks bad for my business. You know, I sell in Twilight City. This is Sila's homebrew, and if I'm giving this shit out for free, the market price is gonna go down, and that just doesn't look good for me.
She gives a nice hearty laugh. Well, then I guess you should have thought about that before you gave out 3 samples for free.
Well, good luck with him later, and I'm not gonna help you pass this, and that's it. I'm not coming back here. You lost my business, you bitch. That's it.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Well, I hope you all the best.
I don't hope you the best, bitch. And then I leave.
I went from nervously smiling to confusion and once again. I'm like,
She didn't want my homebrew. I'm insulted.
I'm gonna look around and hey, have a good day. I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave.
Yeah, you guys begin to gather outside. A little bit of time's gone by from now.
I'm also
You guys still have a fair amount of.
I'm gonna go to the armor smith.
Okay.
I'm gonna go enter his shop.
Yeah. It's not hard to find after the instructions given. See a rather large door, a rather large outdoor forge sits on the corner of this square. Overhead is a tall stone ceiling held up by stone pillars with no walls. Here you see a woman, hammering at an anvil. Ting, ting, ting. With just an apron, pretty muscular shoulders, arms. Ting, ting.
Oh my God, it's Abby.
Who's Abby?
It's from. Don't worry about it. So you walk up to the outdoor forge here and watch her like ting, ting. Looks up.
Hello.
She is getting closer to her, a lot bigger than you realize from afar. She is huge, like not human huge. She is likely a Goliath as you look upon her massive stature.
I'm a whistle.
Hair tied back in a braided and red hair, clumpy mess. Huge biceps and triceps, about like the size of like a normal human head. Adorning her cloth and shirt, She's sitting at this anvil looking up at you.
I'm gonna whistle and say, "Every day's a harm day, huh?"
She looks over at you. Doesn't turn her head, but just looks her eyes. Her dark, deep eyes. What's it to you? You all have business here?
Well,
just respect. I'm just gonna put
come
my
to
hands up. show my-
peruse your wares.
I see your puny arms there, boy. If you want arms like this, you'll have to work for it.
They may be smaller than yours, but quick, as I do lightning 3 jabs to show my speed.
Cute, but quick won't mean a thing once I get my hands on you.
You can't wager.
I think she likes you, Lucius.
I'm a chuckle.
You should try your hand in the pits.
I'm gonna perk up hits.
Yeah, in the column district, you'll find a little bar there that houses a little fighting ring. It's a little bit of a dead spot nowadays after the attack, but it's always looking for fresh talent.
Huh.
Sounds right up your alley.
Am I also here because I'm with this group?
You are with that group. She then says,
Okay.
it'll be called the Cross Counter Tavern.
Course counter tab. I'm gonna write
You
this
sell
down.
alcohol? Wait, oh, hold on.
I'm gonna pull up my spell scroll. My spell shard, and just like close my eyes while holding this thing, as it
You
like
said-
slightly lights up, and I'm gonna put it back in my pocket.
Okay.
You sell alcohol here at this tavern, right?
No, we're not at a tavern.
Wait,
Not
I
at-
thought
We're at an armorer.
She looks at
Okay,
at
wait.
you. We're not at a tavern, love.
You like to
but
weaken your enemy, right?
What is it that you are trying to sell me?
I'm gonna shake
I
my
have
head.
some narcotics.
I'm not interested, thank you. What could I do for you if you are in
I
need
use
of
fine.
purchasing armor and such?
I would
God,
like a stronger
drugs.
club than the club I have right now.
So no.
I cannot help you with that. I only
Well,
make
you're
armor.
pretty useless. And then I stopped.
Your friend here might be a couple of screws loose of a full machine, yeah?
Apparently she's.
I'll
always
show you
high.
some screws loose.
Right. In any regard, is there armor or anything else that I can
I'm
help you folks with?
Space myself away from this person a little bit.
What do you have in the way
And I knew you.
of heavy armor? I
You don't
say.
need anything from this peasant place. Let's go.
She ignoring your friend here. She goes ahead and whips out. She actually just goes ahead and motions you inside. Walk right in.
Oh, they're about to show me some armor. I was like, what?
Walk right in,
I stay outside, not giving the respect of walking in.
and
I-
you'll
I-
find
I
I
everything you
spit
need
on
in
the
there.
doorstep as I'm outside.
What?
Jesus
Ow.
Christ!
I'm walking in. I don't know this person.
She just gives
Walking head down.
an eyebrow raise at you, and like, okay. So you guys walk in.
Yeah, I'm going in.
All right,
Yeah, I'm
cool,
gonna-
cool. Dun, dun, dun. Just give me 1 second. Walking into the place. Give me 1 second.
Is her forge outside? Or
Her
is
forge is outside, in front of the
Okay.
place. Inside, you do see a bunch of different types and sizes of armor. Behind the counter, which sits in the middle back of the store, a giant saber-toothed tiger's head mounted on the wall, surrounded by pieces that at first glance seem to hold magical properties, with visible runes that glow in a lowly lit interior. All of those items reside behind the counter. The counter is tended by another Goliath, a giant, and as he sees you come in, his deep, booming voice sort of shakes you to your core. Like, it seems my wife has gotten some more gullible fishies to come into the store.
I'm giving him a big grin.
I'm gonna just
and
look at my boy like, oh, what? What's going on?
It's very threatening.
From outside, you hear
God.
Tanny go, "You fucking idiot! I told you to stop calling people gullible. They're going to think our wares are misplaced or not done right. You fucking idiot." Sorry. I meant, look at all these fresh piggies willing to spread
this from
gold.
The outside? Do I hear this from the outside? I need
You
to know.
do hear this from the outside as he is a loud individual.
Okay. I'm a storm-in. I'm gonna say, hey, I don't think you should be taking advantage of these nice travelers. They're heroes here, and I think that it's mighty disrespectful that you're trying to just fleece them of their money. You know, you think they're gullible? We'll show you gullible real quick.
Oh, where is she? Is she like outside a window? What's going on?
She's inside
I
the
walk
store.
in when I say
She
this.
walked
she's in the
in
store.
after hearing
Okay.
that.
Oh man, we're about to get beat up. No.
What exactly are you looking for again?
I'm looking
Jack, hurry
for something heavy. Something
gotta
that can
hurry.
take the hit.
Heavy armor.
Yeah. What do they got in the way of heavy armor here?
Quick, simple heavy armor.
Get that
All right.
breastplate.
Yep. You see everything that you would expect to see in an armorsmith store: chainmail, breastplates, half plates. They're lined all along the walls surrounding you guys. There's piles of leather armor put on like an elevated little table, a box or some sort. Well, look around. As you can see, we do all kinds here, from leather to scale mail and such honor.
You must have something special, though.
Special, you might be right. He goes ahead and points to the wall behind him. You see a little bit of the armor sets back there that I mentioned earlier that were glowing. You look and see, look at here. Well, here we have some very enchanted armor, meant to give you an added bonus to your ability to not be stabbed, slashed, bludgeoned, and or maimed in any kind of horrible, terrific way.
Oh, is this guy as big as his wife or like smaller?
As big, if not bigger.
Oh shit.
Okay. And how much would it cost for you to make me something? Say, set of plate mail.
Sounds like you need to talk to Tanny, but I could guesstimate depending on what you're trying to make.
Does Tanny like any extracurricular activities as well?
I'm not sure
Oh
what.
my god.
I'm not sure what it is you're asking me about, love, but
Does Tanny like to have a good time?
as much as anyone else, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, that's all
She's
I
one
need to
for a
know.
rowdy time.
Let's talk to Tanny then.
I'm a shake.
She's right outside if you would like to talk. I believe you just finished talking to her.
right. Big shake head.
Is Tanny a woman?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Tanny. I'm gonna
you
dab
walk back
her up.
out. You walk back outside.
Sure.
Yes.
to
I'm
the
gonna
Goliath-
dab Tanny up.
You go and try and dab her up. This Goliath woman whom you spit outside her store and said terrible things. to
No,
her.
I'm.
That's
To
Tanny.
be-
That's Tanny. So.
I mean, to be fair, it was to the people inside her store, not to her.
Well, he pointed outside when you asked, "Where's Tanny?" or "Who's Tanny?" And
No,
then
we're good now, though.
you
I
go up
dab
to
her
try
up,
and
we're
dab
good.
her up, and she just looks at you as you like go. Her hand is on her anvil. You just go and touch like her hand, and like she's not. She just looks at you.
Tanny, have you ever let loose one knot in your life?
Oh no.
You see a vein bulge, right?
I guess
right in the
not.
temple.
I'll let Satchel take it from here.
I was
Inside.
still inside waiting
Yep.
to hear what this guy had to say.
He told you about the armors that give you a little bonus to not being hit, not being killed.
Yep.
And a little bit of like
What was
breastplates.
the estimate on that special order?
On the special order, right? He says depending on what you're trying to make.
Looking for Good for some plate mail.
Plate mail. That'll cost you a pretty penny. We sell plate mail already. We have here.
Does it fit me?
Well, we could make it special order, I guess, if you want. We could adjust its size. I'll make you a fresh one. But that looks like it's going to cost you around 1,500 gold pieces. Gives a big, wide grin. You see his teeth. They're falling apart. Just like... I love to party with that gold, mate. The armor's the best you'll find in town.
Well, I am interested. However, 1,500 gold is going to be difficult.
Damn.
However, I would, like to help in making this armor in whatever way I can. You see, I intend to learn the arts of the smith myself, and it seems as good a time as any to become acquainted with the practice. Second, I am willing to barter, and I'm going to pull out the gauntlet once more.
I am also outside talking to this other person that made the armor.
No.
Yep, you're just
I was gonna be
having
talking to her. I'm upset now. I'm over there too.
Were you gonna go and talk to her? I mean, you can go.
I
and
was
cut off
talking
their...
about Fight Club memes.
Okay. He goes and says, "Well," looks at it, takes it from you. He has massive hands, and since the gauntlet is shrank to your size, he just like picks it up in like 2 fingers, like. This looks like a fine piece of work. Where did you get it?
In a pre-traveling ruin, guarded by a hydra.
Right, you did, you fucking liar.
I'm gonna regale him with the tale, and I'm gonna real beef this up, you know. The hydra's a little bit stronger, the danger's a little bit higher. There's the rolling boulder that I,
You
talked
got
about
hit
briefly.
by the boulder, but you survived.
Yeah. There's a boulder. I
Crushed
barely
by a
escaped.
boulder.
I'm even gonna show him some scars from my journey on my legs.
He looks. This is warm. What are you selling it for?
Well, I'm gonna
$1,400.
pull out my satchel of coin. I'm gonna say, this is all I have, plus whatever labor I can get in your forge. Pull up these 2. Would that be sufficient? I'm gonna offer him all of my gold, the gauntlet, plus, obviously, I said I wanted to work a little bit to pick up some smithing.
I'm sorry, and what is it that you want in return?
Plate armor.
For this gauntlet in your work, unfortunately, that would not meet the requirements needed for this payment, but we can talk about a payment option or installment plan of sorts.
This is when I'm outside with the other person, right?
Yes.
I go.
Before you do that, if you wish to work your apprentice, we can certainly do that and arrange for some sort of classes. You would have to pay for them, of course. And maybe at the end of your classes, you walk out with your own plate mail, free of charge.
I think you're pretty good at what you do already, or not? I don't know.
Well,
You're an artificer, right?
I'm looking for access to a forge mostly. And as well as to study your technique, if possible. What do you say? Materials to make plate armor and access to your forge?
You bring the materials, I don't see why not. Unless you be willing to purchase the raw materials.
And how much would purchasing the raw materials cost?
Let me check for you. I'll go ahead and see what we have.
Fucking Billy Blacksmith.
Billy Black.
Billy
Blacksmith. Billy Blacksmith.
Old Billy Blacksmith.
Billy Black, the biggest blacksmith.
Let's see. Oh. Oh God. Well, it would still cost. Hold on, let me just read this real quick. So what'll happen is, I like this. What'll happen is, you would roll for it as you're trying to make it, and the cost of it will go up or down depending on how well you roll.
Okay.
But it's more or less gonna equate to around 1,500 gold pieces in equipment.
I'm trying to barter some. This is what I'm trying to do on the side. I'm trying to barter a little bit with the person on the outside actually making it.
So wait, these guys are selling plate armor at no profit? They pay the same amount for raw materials that they charge for the armor itself?
Well, they're selling the materials to you for about that same level, like the materials and stuff to get what you need, added onto like the time that you're using up their forge. It's getting to be around the price of like
The same thing as
essentially
the armor.
the same
itself.
thing as the armor, and it'll
It's not
vary.
gonna cost that much.
and
They're
it would
just charging
vary-
you that much.
It would vary depending on how well your rolls are when you're making it.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to really like sell my homebrew to the person outside.
Oh, say that one more time.
It
You
would
said
vary.
very
The price it would cost you to take it. If you're gonna go and pay to
Okay.
make this armor, it's gonna take multiple times. It's gonna take multiple checks.
Yeah.
It's gonna take like a long time. It's not gonna happen in one day.
Yeah.
You're gonna put money towards that material, towards that like sort of goal, and it's 1,500, right? Think of it as like a game, as a challenge, and the price will either go up or down depending on how well you do on a DC 10 check, skill check.
Okay.
We doing?
Alright. Well, we're gonna have to hold off for now, it appears.
Coward.
I'm gonna try to bargain outside a little bit.
Okay, you go ahead and you're trying to bargain. Roll me a persuasion check.
What am I
I'm
rolling?
gonna grab a drink really quick.
Persuasion check.
Yikes. Okay.
After this, I'm just gonna have a small conversation with the lady.
Yeah.
Like a 10-minute
19.
19. We have no use for this, she says. We have no use for this trinket.
19? You have no use?
We do not deal in potions.
But this, you could tip your weapon in this. And if you tip your weapons in this, it could have quite the effect on the enemy of the purchaser, of whoever buys your weapons.
As you guys are getting ready to come out, she stands up as you're saying this. She takes you... She puts her hand on the small of your back and sort of leads you out to the front from underneath this awning.
19?
From underneath this awning, and she points you back at the store. Honey, I don't sell weapons. I cannot use this.
Oof. Oof.
I'm insulted. And I leave.
You come out, Aaron. She looks at you.
Oh. This is. I'm just watching this happen. Like, so. These pits. You must be like a reigning champion or something, right? Like, are the guys tougher than you there?
Not quite yet. Not anymore. I've had my day. But I do participate every now and again because I like a good script.
So who's the current reigning champion?
Someone named Vegeta.
We must.
Vegeta. Such a strong name.
We
It's
must
like
kill this Vegeta. This Vegeta ain't shit. Come on. I come around here once in a while. I've seen this Vegeta fight, and he just makes a brrr sound, and then like he doesn't do shit. He just like groans real hard. He like tenses his muscles, and then like someone it like could beat him up. Like any of us is probably stronger than this Vegeta guy. Is there money in this fighting?
There is. You can win a little bit of scratch from it if you place your bets right. And if you
Oh, no.
win,
Anyone could beat this Vegeta. I swear to God, I've seen this Vegeta fight so many times, and he is such a poser. He doesn't do shit. He just tries to like have his name as the intimidation. Everyone knows Vegeta. Oh my God, I'm so scared of Vegeta. But like, once you actually go against him, you just beat his ass, and that's it.
Sila, you're witness. Not Sila. Gaia, you're witnessing all this. Is there anything you want to say? And are you just silently watching these crazy group of people?
I just want to note that I
No,
walked
I
up to this lady with a smile on my face, and now I'm just neutral, emotionless.
I think we should go for it. Could be nice to have the extra money.
Yeah. Yeah, fight him in the ring. I think Satchel should fight him. Satchel's like a dude that's got some good shit. Fight him, Satchel. This Vegeta ain't shit.
What's
I'm
going
assuming
on?
she's so high that she doesn't realize she's still inside the shop.
No, I'm completely sober. I don't drink.
Oh,
I don't drink what I brew. That's a bad practice.
shit.
Did you say
What?
earlier you were always a little bit high? I'm
It's not the
confused.
same.
Tanny,
It's a little
Tanny
different.
speaks to us. Well, if there's anything else I can get for you, lads,
Hmm.
I'm gonna get back to work. I do recommend you checking out that place. Scrawny as you are, little one. She goes ahead and pokes your bicep, Aaron. You might be able to actually put in some damage.
Yeah, I'm a chuckle.
I
I hope
think
to see you there one day.
I could
And
beat
I'm
up this fajita. That's the
oh no.
that's
And I'm
the
a
big
grimace once
this
again.
fajita.
That's
It's
how I
got
leave.
like
I'm just a walk
for
away.
lunch.
I'm
come
gonna
out of the store.
tell the man behind the counter.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say,
You said
I'm
like
gonna
me.
have to think about it. Our business is ongoing. I'll be back.
Satchel, you eat
We'll
fajitas
be here
lunch.
for you.
Come
We
on.
ain't going nowhere.
What?
Alright, I'm out of the store and out of the
Are you not gonna
vicinity
respond to her?
of this lizard.
All right.
I'm following you. You can't escape me.
You guys
Oh,
leave.
shit.
You guys leave and are starting to get
I'm
back
going
to the
back to
rendezvous
the
Oh,
point.
did
meeting
you
point.
actually call him fajita? Is
You
that?
guys, you
I
guys are
said
going
you
back.
eat fajitas for lunch. Come on.
Oh,
You guys go back to the rendezvous point. Sun's starting to set.
I'll have a
Is there
nice
anything
brisk
during that time? About an
pace.
hour or so went on during that.
I,
all that.
one thing I'm
Yes.
trying to observe on my way out. Where is the location of this forge in the city? Like, is it in a residential area?
It's
Is
in
it
an
in
area
a
that's open.
market
It's
area?
in a square.
Mhm.
Asking around, like just really briefly asking around, you find out that it is in.
I mean,
Do you
they're
have a map of this
like,
place?
I see these buildings. Are they
Yeah, they're-
homes or are they
They're
shops?
like they're a mix of shops and homes. It's not really
Okay.
it's patchwork. There's the place called Junction Square.
And
I know-
is the home of these Goliaths attached to the forge, or is it?
Correct. You assume so. It has a second story. That's sort of obfuscated by the chimney from the forge, but
Oh, do we have a map of this place? I wonder if Daxus has one.
Daxus has a map of the peninsula.
Okay. But nobody has a map of the city.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
You guys meet back up at the meeting spot. All of you now gather. Daxus, you return. Or is there anything else you want to do in that time span after you had done your meeting your brother?
Yep. Yep.
Would-
All
would-
that stuff is good.
All right. So you guys meet back up.
We good up.
You guys have anything you want to say to each other in this time, or do you want to just go straight to
So-
the?
Has your stay in Twilight City been amenable?
Not quite. This
Wait,
one
are
is.
we all meeting back now?
Yes.
This one is quite the entrepreneur, and I'm gonna point over at our lizard friend.
Yes, I
one
get
left.
all the deals I can get. You
I'm a
look
mumble
lot
under my breath.
like the bartender over there. You look a lot like him.
Come on, I'm my breath.
You guys haven't met up at the actual place that you're staying
But she's
yet.
familiar with town, right?
No.
She's
Oh,
Yes,
she's-
no, I live
Simi
outside
comes
of
to
Twig
town,
City
but
and
you
I
got
trade there often.
yeah. That doesn't mean you've gone into the shop that he's talking about. Plus, you
Yeah.
guys haven't gone there, so you can't compare him to someone you haven't looked at yet.
Nah, do it though.
I thought we
You
were
just
meeting
feel
in
that
the
as
bar.
canon?
No, you're meeting back where you had met at the beginning of the city, but you can go to there now if you guys have nothing else that
Yeah, I
you
Can
just
we
can't,
go
you
to
know?
bed? This has been a long ass day.
Sun is going down. It's getting pretty dark. It's still really early
I'm
in
gonna
the
go.
night,
I'm
but
down to go to the bar. Yeah, fuck. Let's go
guys-
get some drinks.
You guys head to the
Let's-
God's hand.
Drugs go with alcohol real well.
Yes.
Why did you? I don't like that.
I will warn only you two, and that's you, lizard woman, and you, elf.
What are you warning us of?
My brother does not take kindly to your sexes, so please be on your toes. His remarks are quite amusing, but
Is he an incel?
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, it's just the lingo that we talk about over there in the
Do you-
forest.
Do you mean is
But-
he in jail? I think he
Uh,
owns a
he-
bar. He wouldn't be in jail, right?
No,
I'm
no.
also confused
Different. Is he a simp? Or is he I don't know how to say it in your language, but
That's kind of
I
rude to call his
speak
brother simple,
multiple.
no?
I
However,
mean,
if you
he
do not want to heed my warning and speak to him yourself, that is your prerogative. But
I know
we have a
exactly
room
how I
prepared.
will speak to him, and I understand. I'm a lizard. I get how I'll speak to him. Don't worry about it.
All right, you guys. As you guys have this conversation, making your way through the city. Um.
Tachunga. Tachunga appears.
Let's go to the bar. Let's go to the
Gaia,
Welcome to
roll
Sorry.
me a d6 real quick. As you guys are walking through the city.
You better get ganked. Get ready. You life is forfeit.
Pretty for the city. 2. Wow,
Pretty
that's
for the
actually hilarious.
city.
That's so funny. Uh, as you guys are walking down the street
Oh,
towards
that's not-
and crossing districts, coming from the Eclipse district to the Rising district, where this place is, you do notice a little bit of the terrain change a little bit. The cobblestone streets become a little bit more confined and more neat and organized as you guys walk in. Before you're walking on slush, a mix of slush and stone some places. When you guys are walking, someone cuts through you in a hood, dark hood, head down, walks through you, and actually bumps right into you, Gaia. And apologies, and continues to walk past you guys.
No,
You say
no. They take the genie. No fucking way.
And you guys,
Can we?
No. When this person walks
Perception
through, I'm
with
gonna
that,
go, hey.
or-
can you?
I'm gonna go,
This is
hey, what
roll-
the
I'm
fuck?
gonna. Can we try to
Where
get a
the
look
fuck
at this
you
guy?
going?
Yeah. Where the fuck are you going, guy?
He just
Yeah.
keeps on walking, beelining.
No.
Hold on. How is this? I'm getting confused a little bit.
Someone,
How's
you
this
guys
working
were
out? Is she, like,
walking.
behind us,
You guys were walking. Someone was walking.
and she's in the back, right? Or she's in the front.
Wherever you guys are, in whatever marching order that you have, at some point, this person walking towards you had cut through your group, bumped into Gaia, and kept walking.
Mm.
Oh, this
Very
is a
suspicious.
You guys are going opposite directions, like this.
I'm just trying to figure out if I would actually see this happen.
I mean,
What
it
does
cuts
the
through
guy
the
look
group, so everyone sort of has to move out of the way for them.
What the fuck? Oh yeah. Okay.
So everyone would be
Oh.
aware of it. You
Oh,
all
yeah,
just
I
someone just
see.
walk through the middle of your group as you're walking.
Mm.
Wait, what does this guy look like?
You don't really see their hoods down. They're walking pretty briskly. They have a cloak, a dark black cloak over, obscuring their
I just acknowledge.
face. Yeah.
No, I just assume that they're walking with a purpose, right? They're cutting through
Yeah.
our group.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm acknowledge them and not really care. I'm like, okay. I got bumped.
Mm.
Feels bad.
Does everyone have their
Say something
wares?
to this guy.
Yeah.
You-
Quick.
My
quick body check
perception
here.
is 15, so if I notice that he's pickpocketing, do I notice with 15 or no?
He
you
pickpocketed?
you do not notice anything with 15. He bumps in. The angle is a little hard to notice. From where you are in relation to this. But yeah, he just keeps on walking. Before he gets out of earshot, you go and say what to him, Gaia?
Oh, maybe I'm cutting out. Did this
Can I
guy
check
pickpocket
my
someone?
bag?
We don't know
The
that.
genie's still in there.
No. He bumped into
Oh, okay.
her. No,
Okay.
he literally walked past all of us and then bumped into her, and she's holding
No,
it.
okay. You said it like that was a fact. I
No,
thought
we
cut
no
out.
one we
but I'm
don't
just
know what
saying that's
happened.
super
Okay,
sus, and
yeah.
that's what you would
Okay.
think would happen,
All
right?
Oh,
right,
okay.
perfect,
Yeah, that
great,
makes sense.
Gaia.
Can I
Yes.
Check my bag to see if the genie's still in there.
You check the bag to see your bottle. Still there.
Still there? Okay.
Okay.
Move on.
As you're
Oh, good.
checking, actually, make an investigation check.
Oh shit. Investigate that bag.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's all you. Yeah, everything else in your bag. Everything is where it belongs.
Oh, there's something extra in there. Fuck.
There's something.
Well,
You
We
don't.
don't know.
You don't. You don't find.
you don't
anything.
know anything.
Yeah,
You don't know
nothing.
anything.
You have no idea.
No. Okay.
You guys look up and notice Misty hasn't come back. She's actually been kind of gone for a while.
I don't notice. Oh wait, no, I do notice
would
Misty,
notice.
not the other one.
Yeah.
The shark lady isn't here.
Yeah, Shark Lady isn't there. But
Is that tricks?
to get back on point, yeah. You guys continue walking, or do you stop
Yeah,
him?
Yeah, to me, this is just like somebody just bumped somebody. Okay. I don't know.
I'm gonna keep walking as well.
Okay, you guys continue on your journey. Eventually, you get to the bar, the tavern, the God's Hand. You see a giant fist coming out of the top of this awning that sort of that's stationed over the entrance of this tavern. Giant fist of God's Hand, just made out of like some sort of metallic thing. You guys go in a black metallic material.
So this room that Daxus rented, it is one room, right? Like he said, my
You don't know
rental
that yet.
will be good
I don't-
enough.
Did
Like we're
Dax-
all in one
okay.
room.
Did Daxus explain that to you guys? Yeah, I don't think he did. So
I
you
explain
don't know that.
anything.
Yeah, you didn't explain
No,
it.
I know, but is that? I mean, so where are we staying tonight then? If this is your brother's place,
You'll see in the second.
I need to know right now because I need to share something with y'all. But I need to know that we'll be in a safe place, and I need some friends for the rest of my journey, and I need y'all to be in a good place when you drink this, as I've been preparing my purple mushroom.
I can assure
Drink.
you that this is one of the safest places that you will find. I don't think that he would let any trespassers in without any warrant. Anyway,
As you guys walk in, as you're saying this, you walk into the open bar room. An L-shaped bar sort of curves the shape of this room, as some parts of it is over here, some parts of it over there. Obviously, the side on the right is shorter, and the side on the left sort of leads down to a longer hallway that leads to a staircase that you can imagine leads to the second floor that has all of the rooms that this tavern holds for its denizens. Behind the bar, you see the bartender, not your brother this time, sort of sitting there pouring a glass. Oh, Thaddeus, your brother's back. You hear him yell. You don't hear a response.
thank you, Dante. These are my compatriots. I don't know if they're tired or not, but if you can give them directions to my room, I will have a drink. And I slide a single silver coin towards him.
Thanks, little man. We'll take that from you, pour you a nice drink or whatever your option is. Gives you guys directions to your rooms, allows you to your room, allows you to go up there. Coming into the room, it's a pretty plain room. It's all the way in the back, separated a little bit from the rooms that are used for guests. Just one bed, a small desk, some of Dax's personal belongings that he may have picked up along the way, but pretty bland room. not much in here.
Are we like in the hall? Like we're in the
You're
bar
in
now?
the rest
I'm
of you.
at the bar.
Whoever went
I'm
to
staying.
the room,
I'm going
yeah,
back to the bar. I
yeah.
want
The
to
room
drink.
the room is shown to whoever is willing to go to the room right now. And if you guys stay at the bar, then you're at the bar.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at the
Oh shit! All right,
I'm
go
gonna
to
be
my
brewing
room.
my brew in the room, but I'm just
Oh,
gonna
you know
chill
what?
there. I
Yeah.
don't know if we're gonna do that next episode. So
I'm gonna drop
Is there a way
drop my armor and pack off in the room and then return to the bar.
I see. All
Promptly.
right, is there a way for me to get to the roof of this building?
You can go out the outside of it and climb.
It's
If you
fine,
want,
man.
do you want to
I'm out
look
there.
around and like see if there's an easy way outside or?
I'll
guess
join
so.
them.
You're going where, Gaia?
I'm gonna join them at the bar.
Okay. And you, Aaron, where are you? You're gonna look around
I'm
outside?
going to the roof. I'm gonna take my what do you call it? What do you call it? What's this fucking kit called? Let's take my map kit.
Mm-hmm.
Cartographers.
Yeah, cartographer's kit,
Okay.
tools, and make a map of the city, including like the fighting pit and everything that I learned today just from looking around with the boy.
All right. So getting up on the ceiling, you wouldn't be able to see that much. I mean,
No, I'm not trying to. I'm just like chilling on the
Oh,
roof, like in the night sky.
Yeah,
looking at
he's
the stars
taking
and
some
shit,
notes
cooling out.
on like the layout of the city as we've been
Yeah.
going.
right. Okay. Yeah. You wouldn't know where things are per se because you haven't been there yet physically, but yeah.
Well, I know what us. Well, we looked around for like 2 hours. How long? How big is this fucking city? Big ass city. Well, at least
yeah.
with that district, that shit not things.
Yeah, it's not in the district that you guys were looking around in.
Yeah, so I just map out that district and then I have like the other district and just
From
have,
what you
fighting
like
pit.
remembered and then what you saw.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Sounds good. You guys are sitting at the bar now. Drinks have been poured for you all.
Oh no. Oh, were we
For
doing
those of
cartography?
you who are sitting at the bar, you're doing cartography stuff right now as this is happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're getting drinks. I'm
lost
gonna.
one.
So this is behind the bar is Thaddeus, right?
Nope. It is Dante, the bartender or bar back here. That is. You see him now in like the same sort of get up, a vest, button-up shirt underneath it, sort of not regal per se, but regal looking. Has a little bit of a tie, curly brown hair that comes about to shoulder length, hooked nose with like very like worm lips, and then he has
Oh,
like
no,
this
he's Jewish.
beady little eyes.
Okay.
Cartograph.
Is there anything I can get for you?
Oh, I thought we had drinks.
Anything else I can get for you?
Oh, okay.
Dante, you know the drinks are on me for tonight.
Oh, I'm
Don't
sure.
worry about it.
I'm sure your brother would love to hear you say that.
I'm
out
gonna
loud.
give Daxos a grin from my seat.
You know
Thank
he loves
my
you.
man.
You know he loves you,
Thank
but
you,
I
my
don't
friend.
know about covering a bunch of people's drinks now.
I will pay for them each.
All right, sounds good then.
So Dante, what can you tell me of the locals here?
Well, a couple months ago there was a little bit of an attack on the city. I don't know if you've been up to date with that. Nothing much has happened here. This is a pretty quiet city for it being a city. Until recently, not much has really gone on. That commotion a couple months made them start building the wall, but seeing as to how you folks don't look like you're from around here, noticing, just your skin and how you look, don't really see a lot of your kind here. Yeah, people are pretty laid back here. You know, there's a little bit of magic, a little bit of here and there. Maybe a little bit of
Interesting.
unhappiness, depending on who you ask.
Unhappiness? In what way?
Well, he looks around, leans in for a second. After the attack, people started to question the leadership of this place. How safe are they really? The walls have just started to begun being put up in response, but the damage is already done. Dissent has already been spread throughout the city. Not to, like, terrible levels, not to civil unrest levels, not yet anyway, but yeah.
People are concerned.
People are a little concerned. Not the happiest right now. Plus, with the influx of all the new people coming in from running away from the Confederacy, little talk on the town about a bit of a power struggle. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a bartender.
Yes, and you're not paid to talk about that problem.
Oh my dear boy, you've not been here as often as you should. There's lots you don't know.
True enough, Dante. True enough.
Drinking this ale, relaxing.
Someone else calls
Pull
his
out my
attention.
pipe. Do you mind? I ask the barkeep.
Go for it. As he
All
goes
right.
to serve
I'm gonna
this other
toke
person.
up.
I'm gonna join them in like 45 minutes.
All right.
I'm
So who
preparing
else
for this
is-
crossfade as I brew my potion.
The only other
Um,
person that's at the bar right now is Gaia.
Gaia.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
In my attempts to get them in on just the general conversation. How long have you lived in these parts?
And for.
He's talking to Gaia. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't been in this area for long, but maybe a couple years. But before this, I lived in, faraway forest. I lived there my entire life until I decided to go off on my own. What about you?
In Elvish, I'll respond with, do you know of Shar? And that's it.
Tar. I don't know.
Is this a story?
It's a Elvish deity in particular.
Roll a religion check.
Okay.
You're the people that you come from weren't heavily religious, but elves being elves, they know of to some degree, they hear at some point in their lives growing up from their elders of Shar. So your answer would be yes.
Why do you ask? Is there something that resonates with you for sure? Any questions?
It is not often that I find others that know of or follow the goddess. She has imparted onto me some gifts. Among my kind, humans, it is not common for them to be able to understand where I come from.
I'm gonna pipe up. Here we go with the Elvish again.
You're since you guys are speaking in a language he cannot understand.
Big drink. I'm gonna signal to the barkeep for another.
I'll toss another coin onto the bar.
Comes and refills your cup.
The price you pay, I'd say, as I salute him with my drink.
Getting to know each other a little bit more, you guys start to spend a good amount of the night just talking and conversing with each other. Aaron, you come back down. Sayla, you're making your your brew.
I'm making the home brew.
More time goes by. You guys are getting a little sleepy now. The night's going down. You haven't seen Thaddeus for the rest of the night.
We haven't seen that.
As you guys are beginning to wind down now.
Well, I will choose to retire to our quarters. They're up the stairs, last door on your right. And I remove myself from the bar, and I leave 5 more silver pieces to cover the remaining of the tab.
I would like to do the purple mushroom trip before we go to bed, but also like I think we need to end soon, so like maybe that's next episode.
Whoa! You said that.
And I can also tell. I mean, in my backstory it says what happens, but
In my backstory, the
we can
game
connect
ends
with yours.
So you guys begin to head up to the room and to go to bed. It's one bed. It's a little crammed. It's not the best
Oh God.
conditions.
Excuse me?
I'll just
For
crawl.
1,
I'll
2,
curl
3,
up on the
4,
floor
5.
because I'm a lizard.
Right.
I'm fine. I don't need a
Yeah,
bed.
for the 5 of you. And you guys begin to settle in, get comfortable in this warm room. The windows open because there's so many bodies in here, making it a little hotter.
Oh, did I never make it down there? Or did I get
You
down there
did.
too late?
You did go
somehow?
back down there. I said you went
Oh,
back
okay.
down. Is there
Oh,
something
just
you
pulling
wanted
out
to
with them then? Okay.
do? Is there
Yeah, I'm a
something?
little tipsy then.
Is there something you
I'm a
want to do?
lightweight.
I'm pretty turned.
I'm a
I'm
bitch. I
getting-
drank one
I'm-
beer.
I've had a few. I got a large constitution. I'm fine.
I'm just huffing the fumes as I
Nah.
go.
I'm smoking my pipe, relaxing, listening. Is there a minstrel?
Didn't you have a
Playing.
special pipe?
Yeah. What?
I thought you had a special pipe, but maybe you didn't.
No,
spend
it's
your
not
money on that.
magic. It's just pipe. It's normal stuff right
Okay.
now. There's no magical herbage going in.
Oh.
I'm not doing magic tricks with. No,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, I'm not.
So as you guys begin to wind down, and Sayla brings up this concoction she's been working on. You guys tell me, do you guys want to end?
I think we end here. Because it's 11:37. Also, I'd like to figure out how my substance of my background impacts individual characters based on their background.
All right. Well, we will discuss that after the game, but I just want to make sure that we're okay with ending here. I want to make sure everyone speaks up and talks about what they want.
So let's say if we did end here, will we just do this trip like another night?
Yeah. You'll do the trip another night. You guys will be level 3 by the end of this. We'll discuss roleplay wise how we'll get there. With sleeping and other.
Oh, we didn't talk to Daddy about the location of the goblins and shit yet, right?
No, he did not give you that information yet.
I would like to do that.
So you guys are gonna end here.
Yeah, I think that we can probably do the trip and
Pick back
a
up
little
on the
bit of
mushroom trip.
aftermath. You know,
Right.
and then,
Like now?
and then wrap up.
Yeah.
There's logistics they have to figure out, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say like more based
Let's
on my
just do
backstory. Like,
okay. Look, we can do some cleanup here. We got a little time left. Like we can, Jamie's interested, obviously, in avenging this little girl's traumatic experience.
Yeah, I want to be up some
Right?
goblins.
These goblins are asking for it. Look what they're doing,
Yeah,
attacking
look what they're doing.
travelers.
I know, guys,
And yeah, I mean,
Jamal's
there's
gonna get
some more
banned real quick.
interactions that we can do, but
Yeah.
if Jamie wants to make her trip like different for every individual, there's definitely like logistics in that.
yes,
involved
you
there
can
that we
like
can't
talk to him
just
before
glide through
you go to
tonight.
bed or whatever, but before you head up, I guess.
I'm not going to that nigga's room. The fuck? Oh, yo,
So
bro.
I mean, that's
Well,
something
I
we
think
can do
that's
in the
where we're
morning. I mean,
sleeping.
honestly, I think it's
I'm not sleeping
pretty
in his
late right
room.
now.
I think that's where we're sleeping.
Yeah.
We're sleeping in his room.
You're all sleeping in his
Yeah,
room.
it's a slumber party.
It's a slumber party.
Oh, so he's on being here too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
dude.
Not Thaddeus, but
It's
Daxus.
my room.
Oh, no, that's what I was saying. I'm talking about Daddy's room.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
knock
no,
this
no.
nigga door like, yo, come out here, bro. We got talk. Punch me in the mouth.
I will thank Dante for his service, and leave him a tip of 1 whole gold coin
Ooh.
because I am a benevolent god.
Why, thank you, sir. He tips his head to
And
you.
Oh.
and I will head upstairs to the bedroom.
Hmm.
The bedroom.
The den.
The den.
I'll head up to the slumber party.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, we come and we're gonna bring our session to an end
Coming
today.
up.
We had some technical difficulties earlier. I think that hurt us a lot. Plus, we started late. So
Yeah.
let's try to be a little. We'll try to be a little better about that next time, so we can play a little more. Because you guys could have gotten to a lot more stuff today if we didn't have the technical difficulties and we didn't start late. But life happens. Don't worry about it. With that, with finishing up your adventure for today, getting into the city, getting back to the city, finding this girl's lost parents, turning in
Yeah, they have to find
Yarrow,
out what it does.
making some deals and trades, and preparing for your morrow as you guys have collectively agreed to, at least for now, work together and stay as some sort of party as you continue to search for the things that you want in this life. And with that, we're going to end our episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. It's the Realm of Gailia, and this episode will be up on YouTube a little bit, as well as Vicky's little special episode of the one-on-one we did earlier. To you guys get to see how she got that bottle. Actually, we were recorded after she had already gotten the bottle, because I didn't record the first time we had did it. But you get to see what she does with it and the fucking fucked up shit that goes on there. You guys are level 3, so level up your characters. You will wake up in the morning with your level 3 perks, though. So I mean, obviously, you won't be able to use any of them tonight. But
Also, some new revelations about life.
yeah, possibly. All right. Thank you guys again, and good night.
Have
You dead?
Oh, does everyone want to shout out their Twitch channel? Everyone who has a Twitch here.
Twitch.tv/Mr. Mastronaut, and yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm
Jim James
It's me.
JAIM.
Lovely.
I'm at youtube.com/racecom. You can check me out. I do Fortnite.
You're a fucking idiot.
Stop being toxic.
Plug.
You can
Every day,
see
sis.
me
Daxis.
on Twitter at Cheeky Tiki, spelled exactly as it sounds.
Nice. And
Too easy.
Vicky, you don't have any of that stuff, so that's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll talk to you guys next week. And bye.